Assalamu alaikum everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Concerned Citizen of South Sudan going live on Saturday, April 27, 2019. And you can see on the bottom of the screen our topic tonight here. President Salva Kiir and Dr. Machar disagree on the formation of the revitalized transitional government of national unity on May 12th. Prompting the Intergovernmental Authority, development, IGAD, to hold an emergency meeting to bring both of them together. Also on the program, we are going to, to touch bases on the meeting that President Kiir has conducted with Mohammed bin Zayed, Sheikh of Al-Imarat Al-Arabiya Al-Muttahida, also the United Emirates of Arab country. President Kiir went there and conducted a meeting and signed a treaty so South Sudanese can go and work at the sweeper, in the hotel, whatever they can be. Are we really interested going toward that route to have a modern slavery to our people? These are the main topic that we are going to discuss today. I welcome all of you to this program. This is your place to interact together. And remember, I said this numerous times, there is no spin zone here on Concerned Citizen of South Sudan. We agree to disagree. What we don't accept is to insult one another. Insults, it has no place on our forum. So one more time, I welcome all of you to our program. Thank you so much for being part of this. I know We started late and I apologize. But I must say this from the beginning. My deepest condolence and sorrow to the family of Alfred Taban, the champion freedom writer, journalist. We lost him, I believe, overnight. Alfred Taban was a journalist, great journalist. He has been in Juba jails in numerous times. He was arrested just for writing the truth. He was a great journalist, you know, working with BBC in 80s. We were little kids. I would say Uncle Alfred Taban is a great man. He's such an inspiration. We have learned a lot through him, advocacy, encouragement. So his loss, he would be missed. Great man. So sorry to hear the news, but you know what? God gives, God take, and let God's name be blessed. So with that, let's start our program. And I'm not going to something like that can happen because we have learned from him a lot. يعني تعلمنا حاجات كتير من Uncle Alfred Taban, the writer. And انتوا عارفين, he went through difficulties. He has been in jail many times. But you know what? الموت زي ما بيقولوا سبيل الموت غاية كل حي فدعي لأهل الأرض داعي. We will die one today or another. It is the destination, human destiny, that will happen. So my deepest condolences one more time. Sorrow to the family, our thoughts and prayers to his family, of course. So with that, my dear brothers, welcome all you one more time to our program to interact together. As I mentioned, go ahead and read the topic, and when you are ready to come on and exchange the views, what do you think about what we are discussing today? I was hoping though to have Dr. Jongkor on our program tonight, because actually he wrote a very long article, very beautiful article, explaining everything about the deal that President Kiir has entered with Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed of Al-Imarat. So please be patient as we move along with our program. Let me go ahead and play a little bit of music. And if someone wanted to get in, I can bring you in. But otherwise, I'm going to continue talking about the peace process, talking about the new development that President Salva Kiir Mayar and Dr. Machar, those guys, their names end with R at the end of the day, Machar, Salva Kiir Mayar, you know. They are going to meet again in Addis Ababa. They have met many times. They have met several times. They have met there, you know, with former president of Ethiopia, Prime Minister Haile Mariam Desalegn. They met with Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya, with the Uganda President Museveni, with others, and also they met with Abiy Ahmed, and nothing have come out through all this. And if you recall very well, when the spokesperson of the government, Michael McQuilwet, when he said that President Kiir will never work with Dr. Machar, I still recall that, if you forget, my fellow citizen of South Sudan. And I don't know, this time around, is it going to help? I doubt. Now everybody have a doubt, big doubt, because they have met many times, they have sat down, but they haven't shown, you know, willingness, compromise to work together, particularly President Salva Kiir. It has not showing whatsoever. You sign a peace deal, and then you change the game and you change the rules in the middle of game. You went to Vatican for a spiritual retreatment, and you come there as nothing has ever happened. So, is anything going to happen? What IGAD is going to convey? Is IGAD or African Union are going to arrest both of them not to go back to South Sudan so they can eliminate all these problems? Is that what it is? Are they going to put President Kiir in confinement as well? Maybe that would be a new development. If we have heard something like that, if we have seen something like that, that would be a new development. But otherwise, I'm not seeing anything happening, my dear brothers, you know, brothers and sisters of concerned citizens of South Sudan. Let me go ahead and play a little bit of music. And I see that there are some people who want to come on. And also, I may tell you a little bit of a story. It's not a fairy tale. It is a true story. It has something to do with the Darfurian kingdom. If you recall Ali Dinar of Darfur. I will tell you that story. It's really beautiful. It is so. I bought it from a friend of mine. So let me go ahead here and play a little bit of music, and we move along. Thank you. Of course, we will be mixing English in Arabic. Anamal, inshallah. Welcome all of you. Welcome all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you, my brother Emmanuel Jawin. It's good to see you. In the Ripta Zaman Tawil. Zaman Tawil. It's good to see you tonight. I hope you're doing well. I will call you, my dear brothers. I will call you. Ahlan wa sahlan. This is Francis Chan. Hello, my dear brother. All right, let's get this thing, on. As I said, from the beginning, we move along. Topic is down there. You can read it, and when you come in, you are familiar with what we are talking about tonight. So I promise you that I'm going to tell you a little bit. I'm going to tell you the story of the King Ali Dinar. And the reason I want to tell the story of King Ali Dinar, most of you, if you are aware, actually Mamlakat 4 in Damal Sudan in 1916. هم كانوا مملكة، هم كانوا برام دولة. قصة has something to do with hyena. مرفعين ذئب باللغة العربية الفصحى. ونحن دائما بنشبه السياسيين الأفارقة بالذئاب أو بالمرفعينات أو like hyenas. We have been saying this quite a long because of the notorious behaviors, the way they're acting, greedy, reckless, irresponsible. All these behaviors, our politicians that have. We have been talking about how hyenas, they're so greedy. When hyenas wanted to steal your goat, when they want to get to your luck, some of you don't know luck, but luck is zariba, okay? محل بدخل في أبقار ولا غنم وهكذا. When مرفعين get an opportunity to get to your luck always, and instead of eating one goat or one lamb or one sheep, it will start killing all of them. لانه هو طمعان وعنده طمع يعني لما المفروض يقتل واحد وياكل واحد وخلاص. لا، بيقتلهم كلهم وبعد شويه شنو؟ يلا يجرهم واحد واحد، لو قدر يجرهم يمشي يدفنهم لما الحاجات دي يعفن هناك. This is the way our politicians work. They tend to steal the wealth of the nation. Think that they don't need. Think that will be beneficial for everybody. And that's why they keep delaying everything. They don't want people to prosper. They don't want people to be just. They don't want any problem. They want political turmoil in the country. So let me go back to the story of Ali Dinar and Hyena. يحكى إنه علي دينار المعروف هو ملك الفور. دارفور كينجدوم. يوم من الأيام طبعا علي دينار كان محترم جدا جدا. الناس بيقول له سيدي، الناس اللي جنبه they keep saying سيدي يا سيدي يا سيدي. Okay. So مرفعين جاء دخل في الزريبة بتاعه وأكل واحد من الغنم حقه. Okay. أكل الغنم بتاعه. Ali Dinar was very strong king. It was just as well. He was enforcing. He did enforce the law 100%. His own rules, of course. You know, they set up their own rules in the kingdom. Rules they were forced 100%. Maybe 99%. I should not say 100%. Okay. So Umar Fahim جاء في زريب بتاع علي دينار وأكل شنو؟ أكل خروف بتاعه. Ali Dinar got so mad. So mad. But he was very smart man. لأنه قال I wanted to teach people on this. I want people to know. In order for him to teach people, and in order for him to teach Marfayin, because some people actually they behave like hyenas. زي ما قال Professor Paulo Lumumba of Kenya, قال actually leaders, when you treat leaders like God, when you treat them like prophet, when you treat them like they start feeling that they are God and they are whatever, you know, and they start going and more and more. So there are some people actually they behave like hyenas. Okay, they are notorious, you know, greedy, haramiya. So Ali Dinar gal, okay, Marfayinda, I will teach him lesson that we'll never forget. And through his teaching لمرفعين عشان ما يعلم مرفعين الدرس ما ينساه، الناس كمان اللي كانوا موجودين اللي هو بيحكمهم هيتعلموا كمان. العساكر, ministers, those who are in government بتاعه as well. So نادى عساكر بتاعه وكان عساكر عندهم ولاء, they have loyalty. And he told them, you got to find this مرفعين. You know, this hyena that ate my goat, you have to find him. لعساكر بتاعه. عساكر قال حاضر يا سيدي. الناس كانوا بيقولوا يا سيدي حاضر يا سيدي. Of course, and their Ali Dinar soldiers, they were just riding horses and they run with horses and swords, you know, safe and all these things. وحربة, they used to have حربة زي بتاعنا ده. So مشوا الغابة عشان يفتش مرفعين. Of course هيلقوا مرفعينات كتير ولا so many hyenas that they are going to find, but they will know they are to hyena ده اللي أكل خروف ده لأنه hyena who was khan, you know, he's gonna have blood in his chest, he's gonna have blood in his cheek, whatever, you know. وهيعرف ده المرفعين اللي أكل الخروف. العساكر مشوا كتير وفتشوا كده finally مشي لقى المرفعين يا زول أكل الخروف ده وبقى تمام. مشي رقد شجر راقد بس مرتاح. imagine مرتاح قاعد بس ينفس وقاعد كويس. الناس جروا وراه وقال امسك جروا وراه وشد سكوا مرفعين ده طبعا of course, you know, can run for life. And if you are running for life you have to run, you know. القوة اللي عندك كله انت هتبذله. قصارى الجهد عندك كله يعني انت فللي زي ما بيقولوا. So they chased that hyenas very good amount. عساكر بحصين. Finally they captured hyena. وانت عارفين hyena ده عنده كشمه عجيب جدا. لو عضاك كده ده بيشيل لنا ده برا طوال اللهم برا. مسكوه وربطوا خشمه وجابوا خطفوا في راسه سان وجابوا له هذه النار. قالوا يا سيدي يا هو المصيبه ده جبنا لك يا هو بالعربي بتاعنا بتاع دارفور, you know. علي دينار قال اوكي that's good. انتوا عملتوا شغل كويس. مرفعين ده حكم بتاعه اجلدوه بصوت, ما بزول يقتلوا, اجلدوه شديد. شفتها؟ مرفعين ده مسكوا جلدو بكور أو أنتوا عارفين كورك ده مرفعين of course you know so جلد جد يعني جلدوا مرفعين لما بقى تعبان قالوا خلاص كدو تاني قال جلدو جلدو مرفعين قاعد كورك أو you know for good amount of time جلد شديد I like that picture ديال جلدو شديد finally قال لهم خلاص امشي كنتوا في زريبه اللي فيه غنم ده امشي كنتوا هناك في زريبه كان فيه غنم قال go and drop him there مرفعين شالوا they took the hyena and put him there you know في الوقت and then وكن مرفعين كتوا هناك وتعبان لما يشوف الإناء ده يشوف الغنم بقى يزوق منه مشى قاعد بعيد هناك كلام غريب انه مرفعين جابوا جا خطجوا شنو في زريبه الغنم مع الغنم سوا مرفعين start staying away you know بقى قاعد مسكين يعني بيرجف كده you know is shaky and then الغنم بيعاين لمرفعين what really is that hyena في زريبه بتاعنا in our lot because they smell hyena smell weird you know when animal smell him so they start backing up كل وقت غنم ده بيمشي قريب كده بس بيشوف له كده وبيعمل سميل and then they back up مرفعين زاروا لما الغنم يقرب له وبيمشي ورا keep backing up you know every time لما يمشي له who's that backing up يا زول ماشي راقد كده ربط بطنه وبقى راقد يعني stayed there imagine مرفعين ده يا جماعه نام هناك until morning ولا حبش غنم ولا عمل شنو he didn't do anything شفتها finally it was morning العساكر جو قال لهم يشوف الدينار قال لهم يشوف مرفعين ما يشافوا قال لي يا سيدي مرفعين ده والله قاعد ترى ما حبج اي حاجه ترى ما حبج ولا غنم ولا اي حاجه you know قالوا اوكي قال طلعوا برا مرفعين طلعوا برا قال له شيلهم ترجعوا هنا رجعوا الغابه بتاعه اللي هو كان قاعد فيه يا اخواني المرفعين شالوا ومشوا مدوا في الغابه that was the end of the story غنم were safe لأن justice was served للغنم ذاته لأن they are always victim of hyenas you know hyena بيجي بياكلهم for no reason وبيجي بيسرق حاجات الناس for no reason في هنا في عدالة لكن لما العدالة ما ياخد مجراه when justice is not served the hyena will continue brutalizing and killing and stealing and damaging all the entire nation. But who can do that? Someone who is patriot, someone who loves the country, and someone who like Ali Dinar who care about his population. لأنه لو خلى كده مرفعين will damage the wealth لأنهم بيعتمد على شنو على غنم وعلى البقر وعلى الحاجات الموجودة الحيوانات بتاعهم زمن داك لكنه لو كان ما إنسان حكيم عشان يعمل elimination ويلغي مرفعين ده درسا لن ينساه أبدا مرفعين would have continued the hyena would have continued doing the same thing but because justice was served and then مرفعين now okay is no longer coming to do what he used to do so we need people all South Sudanese ما تسمعوا يقول لك البديل منو انت حسب بتقول كده البديل منو there are a lot of smart South Sudanese people there are a lot of smart South Sudanese people who will enforce the law who will bring those who took the law into their hand who think they are king who think they are queen who think they are God you know the way now they are treating president the way now they are treating those leaders ولا لو انت general they're treating them like a God Mr. President don't you remember when press secretary went to Australia I don't know 2 years ago in Sydney and he said President Salva Kiir is a god of J1 that's what he said he's a god of J1 so you see how they became when people treating them like that they think they are God and it shouldn't be that way because we fought for 22 years just seeking what justice liberty and prosperity justice liberty and prosperity none of them have been served none of them have been achieved now and yet our own brother our own president now is signing a deal so you can take a sweeper so you can take people go and clean the bathroom and do all this I'm not objecting you know ما يمشي شغله لكن you know you saw the history of those Arab countries with those African whether in East Africa, in Kenya, or Somalia, or Djibouti, or Tanzania, you saw what they have done to those people. A woman will go there, a young, beautiful South Sudanese lady will be taken there to Dubai or Kuwait, whatever. She would be raped. She would be sexually assaulted. And no one is going to say anything about it. These are the modern slavery President Kiir are promoting just to get $10 million or to get $1 million. Imagine التفكير مثلا وصل له فهنا هنا our country, we are richer than Emirates, we are richer than Kuwait, we are richer than Saudi Arabia. They don't have anything. يا السعوديين في 70s. انت عارف بارا انا ما اعرف الناس قاعدين هيك كلام بارا ده خرب بتاع جمل بيكون فيه حبوب بتاع جمع ولا ذره كان بيلقطوا حاجات اللي ياكلوا في 70s late early 70s ما كان عندهم اي حاجه until oil was discovered and then they managed it in a good way and now they are wealthier and wealthier. We are wealthy. We have oil, we have fishery, we have agriculture, we have mining, we have everything, we have tours. Do we really need to send our people to be slaves so they can feed their families? في جواز ناقة يكتبوا خادم ولا خادمة. That's what it is when you مهنة occupation and then you will go there work as a خادم في بيت ولا في مناطق ولا في شارع. Okay? And جواز بتاعك your passport will be seized. Like how Dr. Madud put it. Your passport will be seized. No one is going to give you a passport because you can go anywhere. Right? Of course you can go anywhere. You can go to UN, you can go anywhere and you can go away. But it's not going to happen. انت هتكون مقيد. You're going to be like that. This is how our president is betraying us. That's the way it is. Al-Mim, I'm not going to talk more. I will keep talking as we continue with this program. Let me go ahead and see those who send in their requests and I can bring them and then I can hear their perspective as well. Thank you. Send in your requests. I do not see any requests here. Or you can type it. If it's difficult to send a request, type it and I'll bring you. Actually, Bashir is not king of hyenas, that. Of course, Sister Atom, you know, we have so many hyenas in the country, right? There might be no explanation too. Send in your requests, ladies and gentlemen, so I can bring you in, because I do not see any requests there. Or maybe the system is not allowing that to happen. I want you to send in requests. Ustaz Mayan, I saw your request but disappeared. Can you type something, Ustaz Mayan? Ustaz Mayan, type something. Type something. Cholton. Peter, I'm calling you. Hello. Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Peter. We hear you. Fadal. Go ahead.
Yeah. Mr. Jongkor, how are you doing?
I am doing fantastic.
Okay, thank you so much for the wonderful presentation about today. And I've been following you for some quite a long time now. Actually, we as young people of the generation of South Sudan, we are so much concerned about what is happening, though we don't have that voice to talk. Really, it is something so heartening. I'm also here as one of the victims. I'm one of the students. I'm one of the students who is also in another country, who was taken as.
Your voice is repeating itself. Do you have any other device on there? Can you turn it off?
Okay, please. Yeah, I was saying. We are so much concerned about it.
Actually, you can speak Arabic too if you feel you want to speak Arabic. You know, you can do so.
No, there is no problem. I can speak this language. I will try to make you understand.
Go ahead.
Yeah, yes. So what I was saying is that I've been following your presentations for quite a long time. And we are so much concerned about what is going on in the country. It is not something which is new to us, what the president is really doing. It is something which has been going on for so many years. Though some things are not well known, but some other things are known. The issue of president allowing that agreement which they just signed recently, it is not the right thing for us, because we as South Sudanese, we are a young nation. And as I already heard it from your talks, you talk about something like we have a lot of things in the country. Indeed, it is true. We have so many things, only that our people are not highlighted to those resources that we have. And that is what making people to run away from the country to other part of the world in order to seek for jobs. But jobs are there in the country, and that is why you see neighboring countries are really in our country. And all other parts of the world are in our countries. Take, for example, me as an individual.
Hey, Sean,
yes.
You know, I don't want you to get out of the topic. I want you to focus on the topic. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you are aware of the topic of today, so I want you to focus on the topic. That would make it really good.
Yeah, I think your topic is all about how the president is taking whether this thing is agreeable with South Sudanese or not. I think that is the topic of what you are.
No. The topic actually talk about disagreement between President Kiir. President Kiir wanted to form the transitional government of national revitalized peace agreement on May 12th. Dr. Machar say no, we need another 6 months. Okay. And at the same time, they have been calling Addis Ababa for emergency meeting by IGAD so they can bring them together. That's one part of the topic. And then the second part of the topic, the deal that President Kiir has made with Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed of Al Imarat to send South Sudanese to go and work there as a sweeper, cleaners, bathroom cleaner, work on these are the two things that we are addressing tonight. Go ahead.
Okay, I think I've started with your last point, and it about the first point I didn't hear anything about it. Since I've already said before, we are not in right position to take that position of being workers in another nation, because we as young people of generation of South Sudan, what we need is just to give us a good track, to tell us, to drive us, and also show us what to do, so that we can do a lot of in our country instead of working for some other people when our country is still in poverty. So that one is not the right thing. I think the youth like us, we condemn that, and we will not keep quiet watching our people going to United Arab Emirates. For that point, you have already also seen it from neighboring countries. They have been taking so many people before we hear about them. And some of them also we have seen them online, of which I do believe they are true. Where they are mistreating people.
They get beat up, they get raped, they get so many things.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
some days back, one of the girls was operated in the hospital, and it was just an injury. And that these are the categories which are almost going on in the Middle East. I do believe this is not the right time for people to go there. About the fees, we as South Sudanese, we are very tired of war, as you already know. We are very tired. Most of us, we were hoping that the peace which was supposed to be signed in May,
it's not peace.
Supposed to be.
No, it's not peace. Peace is not going to be signed in May. Actually, in May they are going to form the government. Peace has been signed since December already. September last year.
The government of national unity, which was supposed to be signed in May, has now been. They are trying to push it, and Machar is saying that for the next, he wanted 6 months ahead. We don't really know what is really happening in the country.
Hello.
So that thing is, they should at least work on the voice of the people of South Sudan, not their own voice, and they should stop that, and they should come back to what they highlighted us, because they already told us that we are supposed to conclude in May, and most of the young people are hoping for the best. Though they are hoping for the best, they are preparing their mind for another state. But now they are putting us back, of which that one will, I do believe, it will create enmity between people again, and it is not good.
Okay. Well, Tom Peter, thank you so much for coming on and adding your perspective. I know the network is not that great, but I'm going to let you go, and I want to give other opportunities to other South Sudanese to come and express their opinion too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Thank you. So let me move on here and see who are those online here. We can give them more. Again, if you wanted to come in, I'm more than welcome to bring you in, and we can do this. Okay, let me go ahead. Gedeton, I'm calling you right now. Gedeton. Long time. Hello. How are you, Abu Nazab? I'm not hearing you. We are not hearing you. We are not hearing you.
Hello.
Now I can hear you now. Go ahead.
أنا شيل الهيدفون بقى خلاص.
كده كويس. تفضل.
I say I'm driving, huh?
No problem.
Thank you so much. The topic are great, Comrade Jongkor. First of all, I submit an introduction. From the introduction, I have heard all the introductions, and I will give you my contribution. But first of all, I give you thanks for your great show and for the great topics. Secondly, I give thanks to your audience for their participation and to listen to your show, my brother, the CCSS. First of all, Jongkor, it is very sad, my brother. It is very sad, and our people, they don't want to tell the truth. Secondly, I will talk to you because by profession, you are a political analyst. By profession, you study science. What I mean for this, politically, in South Sudan now is going wrong. Yeah, not because the fact that IO refusing the peace agreement. The peace agreement was written since last December. Salva Kiir and his people has denied the fact that to form the government on time.
Yes.
And that's the reason why the people of IO, Dr. Machar, has the 6-month extension for arrangement of security arrangement. Because if Kiir is willing to participate in the peace agreement, we should not have 6 more extension of 6 months. We should comply with it. Secondly, when they went to Vaticans, the Pope kissed their feet in order to humble himself to show them what is the leadership. Like in the question I should ask, how many times Salva Kiir went to Vatican? And the time he went to Vatican, why the Pope did not kiss his feet the very first time? What I'm trying to say is here, my brother, there is a prophecy in our nations has to go on and we must tell the truthness of this nation, because you and I, we're born in that land, we are not enjoying it, and we are still suffering. So to cut it short, in the term of the peace agreement, why we do have the 6-month extension, Comrade Salva Kiir, it must acknowledge the fact that they have failed to pass through the whole process, the security arrangement, the military, the national militaries, and everything's on. So this fall is be part of the government, not be part of the IO. Not because the fact that I'm part of the IO. We have to see the scientific analogy. That was the reason why I say you are a profession by the political scientists. Because you went to school with it, and you know what that means. If I'm lying, or if I tell you the truthness of information, you will understand it.
You are not.
Thirdly,
you are not. Yesterday, I don't know, 3 days ago when I made a show, or I was in somebody else's show, I made it clear. I said, "Ya Jama, this time, interlozul بتفكر وبتشوف حاجات بعين المجرد وانت قلب. You cannot blame Riek Machar, even though even though you have problems with Riek Machar this time, you cannot blame him. Because this is what happened. The peace deal was signed. President Kiir signed this peace deal, and actually they refused the European, the Troika, and other countries. They said, "Oh, we want to make this peace as brothers, the country Sudan, okay, and we are going to implement it." Now, if you remember, Brother Gadet, do you remember لما انا قاعد نتكلم شهر الاول شهر الثاني انا قلت ليه why there is no move يا جماعه؟ لانه بعدين الناس they're going to continue ويجي يقول يا اخي oh we ran out of time لان ما عملنا security arrangement ما عملنا containment ما عملنا ده وما عملنا ده. Why are they not doing it right now? I raised that question, and even though I went further and I said, "IO, please come out and speak to, engage people, let people know what's happening." لانه بعدين we know this guy who was Salaf Makar. We know him who was Salaf Makar. Not because the same scenario happened in 2015. He wanted to repeat the same thing again, and I knew it since day one. And I told him, no, okay, do not allow that thing to happen. See, now, to our people who are not aware of what's going on, majority of South Sudan, sometimes they don't go into details. The problem now, security arrangement, government ما داري يعمل، اوكي، وده بروتوكول، ده جزء من السلام. انا قلت لك قال give peace a chance. قلنا yes, give peace a chance. Look now, government does not want to follow حاجات الأمة ضم. There is the protocol of security.
Amen.
They don't want to do it.
Amen.
They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. ليه؟ ولانهم دايرين يرجعوا لشنو؟ نفس اللي حصل في 2015 دايرين يعملوها again. وكلام ده انا كلمت اول امبارح انا قلت يا بريزيدنت كير he may hover around where you go, oh, Riek Machar actually doesn't want to come. He doesn't want to come to Juba, and then he shoots Zoltan, النفوس الضعيفة, someone really interested in money, someone who can see money and is safe. We keep you now you are the first vice president, and then cycle, but at 2015 it's empty again. That's what happening. If you believe it or you don't believe it, they work. They had it as an hand. This is what we can see. And now they have been called by IGAD. I don't know what else is gonna come. If I can't pop all the spiritual leaders, tell them now. Uganda Jama retreat to live in peace. With your brother, don't kill your people. We implement this peace 100%, and they're not doing it. So I don't know what else is gonna come out there. And that's my question. That's why we are doing this today. Go ahead, Gadet. I'm sorry, for cutting you off.
No, that was great. That was great. I thank for that, because you from the very first time, and you and the comrade Tongyang has mentioned it, this peace will never go nowhere. But a lot of people criticize you guys, like you put it, give peace a chance. Yes, kanana kanazayo يعني حولنا من الطرق ايوه اننا كنازايو حولنا من الطرق يعني من الطرق يعني عشان كيف السودان جنوب السودان يكون في سلام. Yeah, Comrade Jongkor, nobody loved the war, but when you get enforced, like Salva Kiir enforcing us now, so there's no reason why we have to sit back and relax and see what's going on, what injustices the Salva Kiir has been doing. Thirdly, you mentioned something a while ago, and that is the most dangerous things in our nation. The people has been taken to Sharq al-Wasat. Do you know Do you know that banat?
I know.
They're very dangerous from the job. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
They're banat, but only all of them, they're only ladies, 18 years to 24, only women to go to work outside the country. That is very, very dangerous for our nation. That is very dangerous. How in the world you gonna allow your women to leave the nation? Why you don't send them in to go to work?
It's not only
Huh?
it's not only about that being a woman. Do you have someone who really will protect you when you are there? Do you have a government that will back you up? Will raise your voice? No. Because protection when a guy inside the country. Are you going to protect me outside? And
no.
By the way, we have experience with those, Dual al-Khalid. We have experience. How many Ethiopians have been killed? How many Ethiopian girls have been raped in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, in Emirates, in this country? How many? Somalian as of America, here in Seattle, they're telling me these stories. They talk to me. They tell me, yes. They don't even know God. They are Muslim like them. But how do they treat them? They treat them like nobody. They are not human. So a woman will be raped and she cannot say anything. Okay? Master. Because you have been brought here by your master. So is that what we need exactly? Country Britana is richer than Emirates, in the oil, in the ziraah, in the fishery, in the ghabat, in the siyaha, in the hajat aktar min dual dikula. Lakin what needed is peace and stability. What needed is someone who have political will. Inu masan yadi nas majal. Junubin ma muhtajin ashan yamshi yanadhu fi shawarek. لأن لو في سلام في البلد بيزرعوا بيعمل حاجات كتير. They can build, they can do more and more and more. This is shame. This is shame for someone that was fighting for justice, liberty, and prosperity.
Amen.
This is shame,
Amen.
And yet our people, they are still quiet and they are still saying, "Oh, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right." أنا قاعد أقول it's not gonna be all right. لأن أنت عارف شنو في حاجة بيقولوا complicity. أنت دايما لو حاجة بطال قاعد يحصل وأنت قاعد تسكت بمعنى أنت راضي.
Yes.
You agree, and that's what it is.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's what it is.
Yes.
Go ahead, finish, my dear brother, and then I'll bring other.
Yeah, I think we all agree from analogy, a standpoint from every aspects of the political arena we are discussing today. That's the truthness of it. What I can add into it, our country is not overpopulated in order to send people outside the world. It's not overpopulated. Only we have 10 million or 11 million people, South Sudanese. Yeah. It's not overpopulated like Chinese. And that is very dangerous. You've been in Egypt, you live in Cairo, and you know how they treat people there. I cannot give you the lecture about it. You guys have experience and you know the life there.
Yeah, so South Sudanese should not seek opportunity outside. Okay? Yes, professionals, professional, muhandis, doctor, yeah, you are welcome to go. Like you cannot take amala. People don't even know how to clean the high-rise glasses. Like here, المعارضة الموجودة في Seattle. They're not خبرة بيربطوهم وبينزلوا من فوق and they are the one that cleaning it. You cannot take. They don't even know anything about cleaning all this high-rise building and doing all this.
No, forget about cleaning. Forget about cleaning. The customer services language, they don't have it. The customer service language ما في ما عندهم. يا أخي في جوبا نقول لك يا جونكور أنا نحن كنا في جوبا نحن جاب لنا أكل يعني we went to restaurant كده and then we ordered the food and نحن سألنا البيت ده يقول يا أخي أسمع أنت خدت ميلة كتير فيه وشنو؟ قال يا أخي الزوق الأكل أول كان فيه ميلة وما عنده ميلة. The customer service جنوب السودان how they're going to behave there? Huh?
Well, they are going to be slave.
قال زوق الأكل أيوة قال زوق الأكل كده كان ما فيه ميلة. So the attitude of customer service, we do not have it. How are you going to send the unexperienced people that are not well trained? Because you must understand the culture. If you don't understand the culture, they will mistreat you there. Yeah. So anyway, I give chance to other people. Thank you so much, my brother.
Sure.
The show is great. I'll be watching. Thanks for the chance. And let us stay tuned. Let never stop. Let's continue the struggle. And certainly victory will come. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, Gadet, for coming on and airing your perspective. Actually, I am overwhelmed. I see a lot of women requested today because Kiir actually want to sell our women. He want to take our women outside the country. But it's good that I see a lot of women requested today. You know, a lot of women requested. Let me go ahead and bring, you know, and bring them. They can air their perspective. I see all of them, which is good, you know. So I'm going to start with you, Rita. Rita Angelo. I'm calling you right now, Rita. So go ahead and answer that, please. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, if you have
headphone will be so great
because I have an echo now. It looked like we lost Rita for some reason. Rita, please find the headphone and get back. Give us a call back, and then I'll bring you in. Okay, I saw you guys, you know, your request. Abdullah Garang, I saw you. Jarba, I saw you. And Gore, I saw you. Don't go anywhere. Getmaya, I saw you. And let me go ahead and bring Amel. Amel, I saw you as well. Amel Abun, I'm calling you right now. Amel, I'm calling you. I hope your network will cooperate, Amel. I don't know if you are there. Okay, here we go.
Hi, Jongkor. You hear me?
Hello. Yeah, I hear you very well.
Hi. Yeah, how are you?
I am doing good, and it's getting
Yeah.
great. You can
hello to
talk Arabic, English,
Okay.
whatever you want. Just go
Yeah.
ahead. Fadallah.
Hello to I want to say hello to your viewers, all of them. Yeah, this is you know, a great topic, and every woman and every mother should be concerned of. So, and to talk about it, you know, our Jongkor, our mother in Khartoum, when they used to work cleaning and doing those stuff, it was because there is no choice for them to do. They were forced to do because they did not have any opportunity, any job. Even though you are educated in southern, in
Sudan,
Somal,
that time.
you know, in Sudan, the one allowed you to have that job. You know, you graduate. You know, your job that you went to school for, right? So I don't know how that man think, you know, like Kiir Mayar. I think he lost his mind, you know. If not, the man has to be taken to the hospital and checked what's going on with him, you know. Even a Yandid will never accept that, you know.
That's what we said when I interviewed Dr. Mayuen on summer of 2018, May. When we brought that thing up, you know, there is President Kiir in his mental capacity to lead the nation. You know, it pissed them out. And that's what you remember when they put their statement out and say, oh, President is not crazy, President is not mentally ill. But look what's happening now. You know, go ahead.
Yeah, the man is not healthy, you know, physically. If you look at it, even though if you are not a doctor, you can just, you know that the man is not okay. Or those who are driving him, like they are not helping him, like those of advisor called Tutkia or whoever. Tutkia is get used to Arab anyway. Whatever coming from Arab, he like it mostly. You know, those are, I think those are the one who are driving him.
أنا داير أركز في النقطة ده. النقطة اللي أنت جبته ده نقطة مهم جدا جدا. زمان في خرطوم when our people were displaced in Machar, in Jabarona, in Mayo, in Haj Yusuf, in Zagalona, Jabal Awliya, مناطق دي كله في تهاب وين دار السلامات. لما الناس كانوا بيجوا بيشتغلوا, you are right, there was no choice. ما كان في choice لما البنات بنوا بيشتغلوا. وبنات بتاعنا بيتعرضوا لإهانات, بيتعرضوا لحاجات هنا ما عارفين. You know, there are so many bad things that are happening. لكن أنا بقول لك شنو, يعني السودانيز من الشمال, الجماعة ديل أخير شنو من دول في الخليج. لأن الجماعة ديل يعني عندهم أسلوب بطال جدا جدا جدا.
ما
You know,
ما
they can do anything. They can do anything. وانت شفت الكلام ده حصل
yeah, to harm you. Yeah,
Yeah,
they can do anything
الارتريين
to harm you.
they can rape them
Yeah.
and you cannot talk. If you talk, they can kill you. They can say, oh, البيت ده سرقت ولا البيت ده عمل كده ولا البيت ده عمل كده. They can يدخلوك في أي جريمة. That's the way it's gonna be. That's gonna happen. In Saudi Arabia, برضه they can do something like that. يمكن يعمل لك جريمة ويجي يقولوا oh هي عملت كده ويشيلوك ويدخلوك في مصيبة ثانية يقولوا يرجموك ويعمل لك بلاوي ده كله. So I don't know.
Yeah, Jongkor, let me put my point. Yeah, let me put my point. You know, let me give you one experience. I had experience on this working, you know, in Arab houses. I was living in Gadarif, and Gadarif, most women, you know, make alcohol to raise their kid with it. You know, even my mom was part of that. I never worked in a Arab house or something like that. You know, we were okay. And then when I left Gadarif to Khartoum, I went there for visit. I ran out of money and I have no choice. I went one day just to Arab house to go and wash dishes and clean their clothes. From morning, Jongkor, since 7 o'clock, I went there. You know, I was kept just washing, cleaning the house. They didn't even give me food to eat, and they are eating. I can see them, and I'm hungry as hell. You know, what I did at that time after I finished my hour, I left everything, including money. I tell them I don't need your money. You know, it was really bad experience. You know, to have at that time. I never ever tried to work in their house. Imagine if our mother are collected from Southern Sudan to be taken to the Dubai or wherever, you know, how is that going to help them? They're going to suffer a lot. First of all, they don't know language. Arab language is totally no. Even my mom, she spent like 25 years in Khartoum. She still doesn't know that much Arabic. You know, it is really difficult to take the villagers to say that you are taking them to the way to work on, you know, on the something that they had never done it in their country, like cleaning washrooms. The washroom they have in Dubai, we don't have it in you know, in Junub, in villages or somewhere, even in Juba.
Do you know what they're gonna do? Do you know what they're gonna do? I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna create like deployment, something like that in Juba. And then they will start training them. Oh, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to work cleaning this. And they will start doing some training. And we application. And then they can look the beautiful, the whatever. And then they will choose these people. Like in they are going to be victims. They will train them. Like I'm not talking about whether they will go there. They are going to be victim of predators there in these countries.
Probably, yeah, they will abuse them. They will abuse.
We don't want that to happen.
They will abuse them
to that extent. لأنه نحن أساسا هو المفروض يعمل إنه يجيب سلام في البلد، إنه يكون في استقرار في البلد، إنه يكون في التنمية، يكون في حرية، يكون في development. And then these young girls, and then these young boys, they can go to school, they can get good education. We can make a good living in our country. That's what we need. Land South Sudan, it's not an employment send forces like India or like China. We are 10 million, like you know, brother put it together. We are 10 million or 12 million. We are not a lot, and we have more resources, but we have mismanaged.
Yeah, we can be like Dubai, you know, we can be like Dubai. We have whatever Dubai have, we have in Southern Sudan. Yeah, we have in Southern Sudan. There is no way you can take our innocent people to go there. You know, you bring the job inside the country. If you are not able to do so, then you have to get out and give other chance so they can move the country forward. You cannot be sitting there while you are not doing anything. After all, people are crying from hunger, from everything, and you have to say you want to sell them out. This is really not good. And this must be, you know, be taken serious. Yes. Kiir is not the only man in Southern Sudan. We have many men there. If the country is, you know, has to be run by the men only without women, boys, then we have another man we can support it. So Kiir is not helping, and we cannot be sold out by one man only because of him to say in J1, no, it's not going to happen. So this should be the last, you know, chance of Kiir. If he is trying to do so, he has to get out. Yeah, and it's not going to happen. I believe so. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, thank you, Amel. Amel, أنا بشكرك يعني لمداخلتك ولكلامك. Thank you. Please stick around there, and maybe you are taking care of a little one. And yeah, we continue doing this. We are not going to quit. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Sure, my dear brother Malwal Bodanyar. How? So your question, how would we know? Let's hope for the best, my people. How would we know? There is a big experience, my dear brother, Malwal Bodanyar. There are so many things happen. We have seen them. Nazm in Kenya, Wadom, the Middle East, Ishtagal fi Amal, fi Manazil. We've seen what happened. Somalian, the Muslim, and those countries are Muslim. We have seen what happened to them. We have seen what happened to Eritrean, Ethiopian, and Ugandans. We have seen what happened to these people. It's not something new that we are just making it up or talking about it. There are so many things that have happened. What happened? Why we got that color? So we are not making up. So let me go ahead and see who is next. Okay, that man disappeared. Let me go ahead and bring you Abdullah, and then I'll bring someone else. And I encourage women, to send in their requests as well. Okay. I don't know why our screen is graying out. Look like something wrong with the network today. So I hope this is not gonna do any harm. Hello, Abdullah.
Oh,
Yeah. Good to see you.
hey, brother Jongkor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope.
Good morning or good.
We can help a lot of Ali Dinar. So hyenas مرفعين ديل يقدر يجلدون بالقانون عشان بكره لو شالوا خدوا مع الخروف في بيت مع المواطنين العاديين المساكين ما ياكلوا ما يسرق حاجاتهم. So Abdullah Garan.
يا ده يا انا سمعت القصه بتاعتك ده. طبعا ده قانون، ده بانشمنت. ايفن الحيوانات لما يكون يعملون بانشمنت هم بيكونوا داخل القانون. انت زي ما ذكرت الحيين ده مش مسكوه وجي جلدوه ودخلوه مع الغنم، عرف انه هو عمل he did it some mistakes. So next time هو لو لقى الغنم ده ما هياكل، ما هيعمل فوضى ثاني. That is good law actually. is a good one. I like it.
تفضل.
انا برجع للتوبيك بتاعتك. انا حقيقه يعني انا بقيت يعني disappointed about what is going in South Sudan because now last September we support peace and we hope this is gonna be the last one and all our people in refugees camps, they're gonna go back home and the children gonna go to school and they can get يعني تعليم أفضل whatever. لكن what is going on أنا شخصيا I disappointed. لكن برضو أنا مرات أنا ما بلوم يعني رياض مشار وحده، لأنه في حاجات كتير الناس ما قاعدة تركز فيها. دائما بركز في حاجات الما ضرورية. مثلا في الاتفاقية ده يا جنكور مبني على 10 ولايات.
نعم.
كويس. والآن عندنا 32 ولاية. and government doesn't talk about this. هم ما يتكلموا الموضوع بتاع الولايات. ده واحد. اثنين شهر 12 جايين يكونوا حكومة ودايرين رياض مشار يجي والجيش بتاع رياض مشار كله بسلاحهم عندهم. ما حصل دمج للقوات. القوات دي حتحتفظ بالسلاح، هيكون قاعد في اماكنها. والاتفاقيه كان بيقول على اساس انه في الفتره دي يتم دمج قوات بتاعت رياض مشار مع قوات بتاعت الحكومه، تكون قوه واحده.
عشان يكون في تكوين للناس.
قوه قوميه. ايوه، قوه قوميه مكون من كل الوحدات في جنوب السودان. القوه دي بيكون عندها awareness انها تعمل protect for peace and تعمل protect the country. يعني بدون ما يعمل protect the leaders of Nuer or leaders of Denka or leaders of I mean Equatoria. That is supposed to be, but until now there is nothing happened down there to be really. نحن كمان لازم نقول الحقائق. فأنا ما أعرف الحكومة هو داير يعمل شنو بالضبط. لأنه حتى زي يعني الطريقة هم من قاعدين يعني يتحدثوا به ما طريق بتاع دول عنده حسن على أساس إنه يجي بيس. لأنه الرئيس قابل قبل أسبوعين قابل رياض مشار. هم ما دايرين أي وساطة. They can sit down and they can solve a lot of problems with what is going on in South Sudan. ما في حسن نية عشان السلام يجي. ما في حسن نية. في بعض النقاط رياض مشار عنده فيه حق ما اتعملت. ما دايرين بس رياض مشاعر الناس بالذات سبورتر بتاع government دايرين رياض مشاعر يجي كده بعين مين necessary بس يجي والسلام ده يجي كده بس. لكن that doesn't make sense for me. نحن دعمنا السلام ووقفنا ضد الناس اللي كانوا هم ضد السلام وقلنا لازم السلام يجي، ونحن ما دايرين اي يعني حركه مسلحه ثانيه في جنوب السودان عشان الناس تتشرد وناس تمشي معسكرات بتاعت النازحين. نحن ممكن كلنا نخش جوا ونعمل بيس، بعد ذاك نتنافس كاحزاب سياسيه في جنوب السودان كويس، حركه شعبيه. بعد ذاك الاي او لو داير يسجل حزب ممكن يسجل حزب، ما داير يسجل حزب يرجع داخل الحركه الشعبيه وينافس سياسيا. والولاء تكون بالنسبه للجنوبيين يكون ولاء سياسي مبني على الافكار وليس على القبيله. you know لانه الحاجه اللي احنا الان فيه الحرب ده ولدت قبليه، الناس انقسمت، يعني في حساسيات الان بالذات بين قبيله النوير وبين الدينكا. فالحكومه المفترض انه في الفتره الانتقاليه اللي فاتت دي تعمل على انه يعني الجراح دي تقوم تعمل له علاجات عشان الناس تطلع من الضائقه بتاعت القبيله دينكا والنوير. لانه الان قوه بتاعت سلفا كير ميارديد مش عشان هو مثلا هو انسان يعني عنده برنامج وطني جامع للناس، عشان كده الدينكا قاعدين يعملوا سبورت. دينكا قاعدين يعملوا سبورت لانه من خايفين من رياض مشار. يقولوا اوه رياض مشار نحن لو خلينا سلفا ده فات رياض مشار ده هيجي وهيضربنا زي ما عملوا في بور وزي ما عمل في وحده وزي ما عملوا كده. So they don't want to give him a chance. They support Kiir because they are, they scare from Riek Machar. That is why. لكن لما يكون في بناء وجدان المشترك بيننا نحن كجنوبيين الحاجات دي كلها بتزيل. الحاجات دي كلها بتمشي. يكون نحن متساويين.
But don't you think,
Abdullah,
don't you think that that fear has been cultivated by regime, by President Kiir and people, around him? That fear in
Yes, of course. Yes.
This guy here,
yes, because they don't want any news face to be around they don't want any change in government. That's why, because when there is change, those guys they were not going to be there. When we have a national unity government, so if you apply for a job, you have to be at least you have a high school diploma at least. But some people they don't have anything in their hand. Only they were in the bush.
Yes.
That is their certificate, and this one would not gonna work in coming time. So هم ما دارين أي حكومة جديد أو أي تغيير، لأنه ما من مصلحتهم، ما من مصالح بتاعة البيزنس حقهم. ما لأنه they lose the money of the petrol. Nobody gonna ask them. But when there is a unity government, if you take one pound, you will be asked. But now nobody asks you. We hear many times office of president being broken and money being stolen from his office.
It's something
goes to
why
jail.
president will put that amount of money in his office anyway if he's not corrupted, of course, because that's what he's been engaging doing all these years.
عشان كده نحن بننادي لتشكيل حكومة قومية. نحن كلنا في جنوب السودان نحن متساويين. ما في قبيلة عنده حق أكثر من القبيلة الأخرى. ما في ريجون عنده حق أكثر من الريجون الأخرى. So خلينا نعمل بيس. بعد ما نعمل بيس نجي نعمل تعداد سكاني. بعد ما نعمل تعداد سكاني السلطة بكون بريبريزنتيف عن طريق الدوائر الانتخابية. الأغلبية بتظهر هنا. الأغلبية هي هنا بتظهر. لكن what is going on? I don't know what Mr. President and his allies going to do. I don't know. ما ممكن تقول بس يعني رياض ده يجي بس كده.
Yeah.
This is what they are doing. That will not gonna be. At least do something. Show me. You are with the peace. You are supporting peace.
I don't think so. He's supporting peace, Abdullah, because we said this since day one. Anything coming out of Khartoum is not peace agreement. It's just deal of interest between President Kiir and the deposed president now, Omar al-Bashir. That's what it is all about.
Yeah, and then
we objected since the
let me,
when they refused the trade, when they refused the United States and other, actors to involve on this, because they don't need accountability. They don't want to be accountable. That's why they wanted to do it in their own way. At the end of the day, they will get away with it. And this is what I said since day one. And people said, oh, well, you are a peace sabotizer. Actually, you are sabotaging the peace, give peace a chance. And we knew that there was no peace actually to begin with. There's nothing. And that's why now President Kiir is start changing the rule in the middle of game. This is the deal that he signed, and the security arrangement protocol supposed to kick in first before Machar can go to Juba. They have to put their forces under containment. They supposed to arrange everything, but he doesn't want to do it because actually he's not up to do it. This guy, the spokesperson of the government, Michael McWilliams, he said it numerous times that President Kiir will never work with Machar. It doesn't matter. Kiir go to Rome, Kiir meet with Pope kiss his feet. This man is adamant about not doing anything good for South Sudan. It's just there for the destruction of South Sudan. I said it loud and clear for a very long time. And some people, they still supporting him with no mental conviction. And they will keep doing it. And I don't know. They don't see what is wrong. They don't hear it. They don't feel it. I don't understand. So, dear brother Abdullah Garam, I give you the last word so I can give opportunity to other people to come on and speak as well. Yeah.
يا شكرا. انا بقول موضوع بتاع خرطوم. طبعا الان في تغييرات سياسيه حصلت في المنطقه بالنسبه بالذات نحن في جنوب السودان، لانه ما يجري في خرطوم له تاثير سواء كان سلبا او ايجابا على جنوب السودان. لانه الزول كان بعمل بوش لاتفاق السلام، وزول كان راعي للسلام، وزول كان عنده اجنده على اساس انه جاب هذا السلام هو الرئيس السابق عمر البشير. and now he is not in the power anymore. Okay, so الناس اللي استلموا السلطه الان، الناس الجدد، نحن ما عارفين انهم اهدافهم شنو تجاه جنوب السودان، لكن يظل حكومه الخرطوم مؤثر في سياسات جنوب السودان، لانه حتى الان نحن نحن ما عندنا يعني we are not independent in our economy, because we still depend on oil, and oil is going through Khartoum, ونازل عندهم power في جنوب السودان، لانه هم اللي لسه بيبيعوا الاويل، بعد ذاك بدون الارادات ان احنا كمان نجي ننفق لحكومتنا. ولو اي حاجه حصل، يعني انت زي ما شفت الاسبوع اللي فات الرئيس مشى الزياره والرئيس داير يرجع والاجواء مقفول. منو قفل الجو؟ ده منو قفل الجو؟ ده خرطوم. لانه لانه المطار بتاع خرطوم مربوط بمطار جوبا، وخرطوم هو اللي قاعد يدير الاجواء بتاعت دوله جنوب السودان. حاجات كثير لسه شايكه. اذا خرطوم حيظل له تاثير سواء كان بحكومه بشير او الحكومات القادمه الان. انا عندي رساله للسيد الرئيس، ورساله للسيد نائب الرئيس السابق وزعيم المعارضه IO الدكتور رياض مشار. الرساله الاولى انا بقول لهم اول حاجه نحن تآذينا من صراعكم فيما بينكم، منو يكون الرئيس في الحركه الشعبيه ويتحول لصراع بين الجنوبيين بين الدنكا والنوير. الان اكثر من 2.5 مليون people being refugees. كويس، ناس دي نازحين عشانكم انتوا. عندنا يعني اكثر من 350 innocent people they've been killed during this war.
More than 500,000 actually.
Yeah. So انا برسل لهم رساله، انتوا الان ماشيين اديس ابابا، وانا دائما ما قاعد مثلا يكون عندي more hope in Addis Ababa, because those African guys, they don't have power. Just they doing around and get their money, and they don't push anything in South Sudan. لكن اتمنى and I hope انه زيارتهم لاثيوبيا هم الاثنين يتفقوا. وانا بقول لرياض مشار، بقول للسيد الرئيس سلفا، انتوا الاثنين ما اتفقتوا مهما حصل شنو، ودوكم في اثيوبيا ولا ودوكم في نيجيريا ولا ودوكم في امريكا، واخيرا يعني حتى Pope he kissed your feet. If you two guys you are not agree to bring peace in South Sudan, peace will not gonna come in South Sudan. So please
And
guys,
let them get out.
please guys,
And let them
do
get out. And let them get out of the way.
do your best. Do your best. وخلي الفترات الجايه ده انه كير يدي اقول له حاجه ضمان انه القوات دي يتم تسريحه في الزمن الكده حاجه مضمون. بعد ذاك يجي يتناقشوا في الموضوع بتاع الولايات، هل نظل ب 10 ولايات ولا ب 32 ولايه. لو ب 32 ولايه يعمل فيه تعديل عشان الاي او يكون عنده فيه النسب، لانه الاتفاقيه الاي او عنده فيه 3 ولايات، في ال 10 ولايات عنده فيهم 3 ولايات. الان في 32 ولايه. الحاجات دي كلها داير الشجاعه من سيد الرئيس وداير الشجاعه من سيد رياض مشار عشان نحن نمشي لقدام ونجيب بيس. لما يكون عندنا بيس بيكون عندنا يعني استقرار. لما يكون عندنا استقرار ان احنا ممكن نعمل انفستمنت لعائدات بتاعت البترول. So we don't need our sisters and mothers and brothers to go to Dubai and work there. We don't need it, you know. بالعكس نحن قروش البترول ده لو استثمرناه صح الناس هيجونا وهيشتغلوا معنا زي ما حصل في 2008 2007. نحن كنا اسياد، لكن مشاكل بتاع رياض مشار مع السيد الرئيس ده يعني بقى عندنا بعد شويه ماستر، you know, masters they are going to take care of us, you know. This is very shameful. So brother Jongkor انا بشكرك وبشكر كل الناس المتشاهدين. و let us please let us appeal those two leaders to bring peace in coming meeting in Addis Ababa. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you so much, Abdullah Garang, for your insight and contribution, you know, for our program. Please stick around. We may bring you back if necessary later. And I'm still encouraging everybody to send in your requests so I can bring you to hear from you as well. Listen, I have said this in many times. I said this many times. I lost hope already. I lost hope in President Salva Kiir. I lost hope totally. He's not going to do it. The man is adamant about keeping South Sudan in crisis so he can rule for 100 years, that he said last time. I know he's not going to live 100 years, but this is what he said when he was in Warab. He said, oh, we can rule, you know, for 100 years. So you want to be in power. So if kissing of Pope Francis, the Holy Father, Pope Francis, kiss his feet, if he's not changing his heart, what else is going to change his heart? If Pope can appeal to him saying that, please retreat to live in peace, please don't kill your people. I'm kissing your feet to show you the humbleness, you know, and humility. When you are a president, when you are a leader, you are a servant to your people. You are not a master. But you know what? That was the last thing to happen. That was the only hope that I have when he came from Vatican, and then it will change something. He will reform himself. Like what happened here in the United States. John Banner, when Pope Francis came to the United States and he spoke with member of parliament, member of U.S. Congress, it changed a lot of people here. John Banner resigned. He was the Speaker of the House in the United States. He resigned totally because he knew that they were in the wrong direction. But Holy Father gave him advice, and he said, you know what? If I am the reason the country is heading to this direction, I'm out. Listen, I don't have any hope, my dear brothers. I'm doing this show is not for them to change, because I knew that for the last 2 years and a half I've been giving advice, I've been talking, but they are not. They don't take our words. They don't care what we do here. They think it's just social media, warriors, keyboard. They are not going to change anything. They are not going to have impact. But I am addressing you as a concerned citizen of South Sudan. What this meant to you? Do you want the same thing to continue? Your future is in your hand, and your children's future. Do you want them to continue doing the same thing, dragging us in war and war and war and war? And South Sudan have more resources. Actually, we can benefit, and our people, they don't deserve to live in this life that they are living right now because of Salva Kiir, you know. They don't deserve to be that way. So actually, I'm start doing this show is for you. It's not for them anymore, because I knew that they are not going to change. If Holy Father can talk to him, please, I'm begging you, if the church can do that. And he's not changing. Do you think someone who can go to church and change, you know, the way that church setting to have a presidential wing at the church, do you think that person is going to change? It's not going to change. Someone is going to have big share at the church. Listen, the leaders of the world, when they go to church, they sit the same, because we are there together. You have to be humble there. But look, when President Kiir go to San Teresa, Qatar in Juba, he has a big chair that is set on it. Just that's the president. But it doesn't happen here. You see the president here, the National Cathedral in the United States, those in America, those in other countries. When they go to church, they sit like any normal citizen. Yes, they have their own security behind that. But they don't have, something. So I lost hope that they're going to change. Nothing is going to happen in Addis Ababa. But we are doing this for you. We are doing this so you can have that mental conviction. You have to think to yourself. You have to think yourself. You don't have to fear one another. You don't have to fear Nuer. You don't have to fear Chulu. You don't have to fear Dinka. You don't have to fear Bari or whatever. We don't need to fear to one another. We all belong together. We are citizens of that country. It doesn't matter, what your tribe, what your language. We are the same people. We are, There's a reason God put us in that place. But those guys, they will continue to do the division so they can be in power. That's what it is. That's the strategy. I'm so convinced about that. Okay, so I welcome all of you one more time, and I would like, to say all of you, many people are watching today, including in Juba, and I do see also, Dr. Trusted from Norway is watching from Oslo. Welcome to our program. I really appreciate watching you, and actually I will give a word, look. The Norwegians, they've been so nice to the people of South Sudan. They help us during the struggle, with food, with financial, and I appreciate Elder Johnson. She's done a lot of good work while our leader Dr. Jongkor was alive, and also being a head of UNAMIS in South Sudan. She does a tremendous job. But you know what? We have bad leadership. That's why things fall apart. So I really recognize you, Dr. Toure, for watching our program. I hope one day if you wanted to give an advice through our program, if I can bring you here and you can say a word of encouragement to South Sudanese, ordinary citizen, not even a government, or if you want to send a message to the government, that would be really appreciated as well. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching this program. So let me go ahead and see who are those sending a request so I can bring them live. I saw you, Dr. Francis. So I'm calling you now, Ustaz Mayandengdit. Go ahead and answer that. And I am still encouraging everybody to send in. And actually, if you know Dr. Toure, he wrote a lot of book about South Sudan. He's a Norwegian. He's watching with us now from Oslo, by the way, Ustaz Mayandengdit. That's why I was, commenting this to him as well. So go ahead, Fadal.
Thank you, Jongkor.
Put up your voice a little bit.
Yeah, I'm saying thank you, Jongkor. I was concerned about my son is sick. That is why I moved away, then got back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. For sure, Jongkor. When you call your show, concerned citizens of South Sudan. The leaders of South Sudan have shown time and time again that they are not concerned citizens. No, we are not talking to them. You are not talking to them. We are just creating a critical mass of like-minded South Sudanese.
Yes.
And we are exposing the problems of South Sudan, not because we have a lot of hopes on them, but they are not concerned citizens at all. With regard to the two topics, Jongkor, the first one, the call by IGAD for these leaders to go to Ethiopia, to Addis,
yes,
for another round of peace negotiations. If we count these rounds of peace negotiations, I'm sure we will reach 100 plus of rounds of peace negotiations.
Correct.
Yet nothing has been done on the ground. Because Africa or the world is pushing the ball to the courts of East Africa. That's why we are looking for an African solution to an African problem. We don't want interference from even those who helped us, even the US who helped us, even Norway who helped us, accept their money. But we don't want their ideas. We don't want their intervention, but we want their money for implementation. These things don't work that way. The agreement was not drafted to be implemented, Jongkor. The agreement was forced and it was forced by former President al-Bashir. And we live in a different world now. Al-Bashir is no longer the president. It is very strange, but it is true. We hope that tomorrow we live in a world when we have a different president in South Sudan. We have a different vice president in South Sudan. We have a different set of members of parliament in South Sudan. We need a wholesale change of leadership in South Sudan. A complete overhaul of the country, a reset of the system. These people in power want to perpetuate their stay in power through transitional periods. From 2005 to 2011, there was a transition period.
Yes.
From 2011, after the independence, the South Dialogue, they had another 4 years transitional period. Now, that transitional period did not work. A civil war broke down. They went to Addis, and they signed an agreement, a third transitional period that was supposed to last in 2015 or 2000, and now we are having a fourth transitional period. This discussion is about the fourth transitional period.
Yes.
That is going to last up to 2020. So we have had 4 transitional periods in South Sudan, and you know the agreement. Why I said the agreement was not drafted to be implemented, because very important elements of the agreement were put as part of pre-transition. These are pre-transition arrangements.
For 8 months.
No, yeah, pre-transition arrangements.
Yes.
Things like unification of forces. If you fight such a bitter war, how do you unify your forces in 3 months? You have a transitional period of 3 years, and you don't want to form a government before unifying the forces. It is a civil war. It is a destructive civil war. These are big forces. You cannot unify them in 3 months, 4 months. It will take some time for these forces to be unified. And the concept of unification, Jongkor, is what even brought the country to its knees, because the country was militarized by the Big Tent, government where all the militias were brought into a big tent. Of course, all South Sudanese must be part of the army, yes, but not through this kind of integration where people are just paid salaries where they are.
Yes.
You see, you have Cobra function. When the concept of integration is to pay Cobra to bring them into the pay sheet. Bringing someone into the pay sheet is not integration. Integration means deploying them to different regions, separating them, not keeping them under one command. This is the meaning of unification. But unification through salaries, that your names are sent to Bill Farm, well, so that you are paid salaries. Now you are unified. This will not work.
No.
So you should not do it again. And we should have gone immediately for DDR instead of unification of forces. We need to disarm the forces, demobilize them, and create a new army. This is what should have been done, not unification in the sense of the Big Tent government. The second thing, demilitarize of civilian centers, Jongkor. Since 2005, when the SPLA came to Juba through tanks, brought their tanks into Juba through a peace agreement, not conquering Juba, but through a peace agreement.
Yes.
The forces have stayed in Juba since then. And the concept of Riyasat Gaba Zamanda, it is still in town. You find someone with 200 soldiers in his house. Jongkor, today in Juba, 200 soldiers and a tank outside. And 14 and 12 hat. You know, even during the war, this 14 and 12 is used when you are going to a serious battle. Now you see 14 and 12 escorting someone to his office. Whom are you scared of? If 14 and 12 and Zuad are escorting someone to the church, this is the crisis we have had since even before the civil war. The towns are so militarized, and they need to be demilitarized even without the civil war. These towns should have been demilitarized since 2005.
Yeah.
But you find a colonel with a first lieutenant as Galde Haras Betau. You don't find a Haras who is someone, an officer. For any army in the world, Mafi Haras who is an officer.
No.
But in South Sudan, Horas are officers. Horas.
Yeah, they have the star.
You
know, the butt.
Yeah, they'll call the Horas. This does not happen. You see, county commissioners move with escorts that when you see them, as if they are going to fight. So this demilitarization of civilian centers are not only part of the agreement, but should have been part of the creation of a peaceful society, a peaceful South Sudan. We don't want the military in our towns. This should be just a normal procedure.
Yes.
So, and funding for implementation. These cantonment sites have been identified. So the funds, these cantonment sites should be built by the forces themselves who are going to settle there. They are not coming as tourists. These are not hotels. These forces will go. Figaba Zaman, you go. Whenever you go, you create your settlement yourself. So long as you are shown that this is your area, this is your cantonment site, you start cutting down trees, you start cleaning, because you are soldiers. You should do all these things. You don't wait for the international community to bring tents, to bring to build houses, it is you to do that as soldiers.
Now in South Sudan, they think they can fight, and then the Troika, the United States, will bring that, tents and money and food, and then they can enjoy. This is the concept that we have in our country. Yeah, go ahead.
This is sadly so, but this is done by design, Jongkor. It is not that they don't know. They want these soldiers to be there to terrorize the citizens, to rule by force. How will I rule you by force if I don't have a force? They have these forces in Juba, 200, 300 forces in someone's house, just as a show of force. Why would you be really protected by 200, 300 soldiers in your house in the capital city? Unless you want to terrorize the people. Now the third thing is,
Ustad man, in my internship, I went to US Supreme Court, and I have privilege to go inside US Supreme Court, and I went to State Department, and I went to a lot of agencies in DC. Do you know the United States President's Secret Services? It's not even 20. Yes, it's not. You cannot even see it. Yeah, it's not.
You don't see it.
It's not.
Because
when you allow the law to be enforced, there will be no fear for you. But when you are the one that breaking the law, and the one that taking people life, of course you are going to be scared, because people are going to do the same to you. And that's the problem that we have, because they know what they are doing. They are killing people, they are stealing from people, they are doing all sort of a thing. That's why they have to go with 300, 200 and all this thing, because they know they are guilty. They have what you call guilty consciousness. They have that in their mind. And that's why they are doing this, because they know they are guilty. They know, they admit it. Go ahead and finish.
And they don't even, among the critical mass we want to include even SPLA generals. There are good SPLA generals there. If these people continue to be intransigent, continue to create situations where our people stay in refugee camps, stay in IDP camps, stay in cantonment, in POC sites for 6-7 years. We hope that the revolutionaries among the SPLA There are many. Should take over power and create a military council in South Sudan in the same way that a military council is formed in Sudan. And these leaders should stand trial even in South Sudan. It can happen, Jongkor. It can happen. We can see President Kiir, we can see Machar in prison in South Sudan. It can happen if the consciousness of the revolutionaries in South Sudan, including civilians, including soldiers, all of us, people on the ground, if we do the same thing in Sudan, we come together, we forget that, we forget about our tribes, we forget about our region.
Yes.
We have the power to do it. We have the power to do it. We can just see across the border. It has happened before. If we had the power to fight two civil wars, two serious civil wars, we can fight a third one peacefully.
Peacefully, yes.
We can do it. So we hope that among the critical mass we bring, and the issues of the constitutional amendment, we have never had a permanent constitution to date, because people keep on changing states, changing their borders without reference to the Council of States, which is constitutionally is the constitutional institution that must change borders. It is not a decree. It is the Council of States that must change borders. It is not the president. Nobody should change the borders of South Sudan except the people. And the people are represented by Parliament and the Council of States, not by one person, unless he's a king. But we don't have kings to change our borders.
That's how President Kiir felt now. He's a king. And this is what I said from the beginning. When people are treated like God, they are treated like whatever, they start feeling that they are. And I tell you what I said this when he went to Australia. He said, oh, as to Salva Kiir is a god of J1. And you know, Salva Kiir, and this is what bang all this time. And then the guy starts saying that, oh, I am this and this and this and that. And Kiir does not accept someone to criticize him. Someone will say, no, Mr. President, this is wrong. This thing should be done this way. And then you are enemy. That's it. That's what it is.
It is al-Bashir's advisors who have taken him to cover now. They have advised him that you are so popular. When the people were out shouting that you leave, his advisors told him, no, these are Facebook warriors.
Yes.
These are young generation. They will not take you. You are very popular. They even organized for him a counter protest. They brought his sycophants. They forced people from the neighborhoods. They brought buses and they shouted for al-Bashir. So he thought he was popular. Now where is he? And where is Saragosh? Where are the people around him who are telling him to stay in power, who are benefiting from his power?
Good question.
They are not there. Even the ones who are now in power are going to leave because the people have said, we don't want all of you. This is what we want in Sudan.
I know.
This is what we want in Sudan, in South Sudan.
I know South Sudanese are pissed, are really, really angry, but they are not just going to that moment explode, boom. We don't want this. Intellectual inside Juba, everybody don't like it right now. I speak to you because I speak to people every single day inside Juba. Intellectuals, they don't like.
Let me even expose his own ministers. Jongkor, I sat with all of them. We used to have lunch every day for 5 years with the vice president. He brought ministers to lunch with us, and I'm sure this is all of them. All of them disagree with Kiir's policies. All of them, Jongkor.
Yes.
But they don't say it in public. When in private, all of them.
Yeah.
So what are they afraid of? If the whole country agrees that the country has failed,
yes,
and the leadership has failed, then why should in this generation, second generation of SPLM, SPLA generals take over power? If you know that these people have failed, you change them. Don't imprison them, but you can create a dignified exit like in Mugabe.
Yeah.
Take them, let them stay in their houses, give them money, but tell them you are not part of the government anymore.
Yes.
We are taking back our South Sudan. South Sudan is ours. It is not yours. To play with it, to destroy its future, to create a rift between its tribes, to create borders whenever you want. You wake up and sleep, you just create a border between tribes that have lived in peace for centuries. Now you like what happened in Malakal, for example, the governor saying that should not be in the government in Malakal. This is creating a problem.
Yes, it is.
If you say that this is our government, now civil servants should go to Fashoda. What are you creating? What kind of South Sudanese are these people? They don't have the heart for South Sudan. They want, their hearts is for their stomachs.
Yes.
They are loyal to their stomachs, not loyal to South Sudan. So they need all of them, Jongkor, all of them should go.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is what we have been saying for a very long time, and our people don't want to wake up. I call them intellectual cowards. That's what I said.
No.
They don't want to raise beyond, you know.
They are not cowards, Jongkor. Jongkor. It is by design. It is by design that you bring forces and you make people so hungry they think about food only. They should not talk about politics. You know the devaluation, the policy of devaluation was announced on the 15th of December 2015. Just 2 years. The war started on the 15th of December 2015. Is that a coincidence? It is not a coincidence. It is an economic war. The same day was chosen for an economic war against the people of South Sudan, so that they become so hungry, and a very hungry man will not rise up.
Yes.
This is a design. But a very hungry man will rise up one day. The hungry people of South Sudan will rise up. You have destroyed the economy by design for them to be so downtrodden, to run away from the country. You have depopulated the country by force. You have created a rift between tribes. But the eyes of the people are going to be open in the same way that the eyes of the people in Sudan have opened.
Yes.
It will not take us 30 years. It is now almost 20 years. Since 2000, it is now 15 years.
Yes, almost. Yeah, 20 years, almost, because 5 years ago. Yes.
It is going. It is going. Through transitional periods, we will wake up. And the wake up will start in the SPLA, the real SPLA. Even in the IO generals can be part of the new military council, because their hearts are also for South Sudan.
Yes.
These are not they are not anti-South Sudan. There is nobody who is anti-South Sudan in South Sudan, whether it is IO or NAS or Agwelet, or all of us are South Sudanese. If we are oppressed in our regions, we rise up.
And this is that's why I said, let us put the politics of division of tribe. That Bari is bad, Bari is benefiting, Deng is benefiting. Well, let's put that aside. And the real enemy is there, is the one that dividing us, is the one that destroying us, is the one that don't want us to get together, so he can get out of our way, and this country can move forward with development and freedom and justice and equality for all. This is what needs to happen. This is what South Sudan needs to believe in. This is what we need to believe in. We need to believe in that we are the same people. We are not just collection of people with mark on their heads and you know, all these things. We are South Sudanese. And we fought for 22 years together, together, and that's what we need to have. You know, that's what they need to believe, and forget about, oh, Nuer has done this to me, Bari has done this to me, Dinka has done this to me. If we move beyond that, yes, because President Kiir actually and his clique, they have been using this. Even among the Dinka, they divide the Dinka. They divide them. The Tweet, the Board, the Agwak, the Apuk, and you know, the IGAD and Pakam and all this, they divided within the Dinka. They did, and they succeeded, so they can maintain that power. They can use that. But our people need to wake up and have a mental conviction. This is what we have been preaching. And this is the time for them to do that. So, Ustad Mayan, thank you so much. If you have the last word you want to say, go ahead and say it.
The last word is about the trip to Dubai, to the second part, to the Emirates. You know, it is a failed trip, Jongkor. It is like 2 kids at home. When you give your son a piece of sweet, the other son will run. You know when Al-Bashir was ousted, the Emirates and Saudi Arabia sent them $2 billion. They sent Al Khartoum $2 billion to stabilize the economy.
3 billion, yes.
Yeah, $3 billion. Now we in South Sudan, when we saw that they gave Al Khartoum $3 billion, we also running Bitaiwenu. What kind? You have oil. We are selling oil. The price of oil is $75 dollars now
per barrel. Yes.
Yes, and it is going up. Why don't you utilize that money? Why don't you utilize that money instead of going to Arabs?
And begging.
Arabs are not our traditional allies. They have always allied with the Arabization policy in Sudan. We have known that. Even the kids among us know that. Even children in South Sudan know that Arabs are not our allies.
And not
why
only
do you
that,
run?
Ustaz Mayan, I'm sorry to cut you up. Not only that, those actually the Gulf country, whether it's Saudi Arabia or Emirates or Kuwait and others, those are actually the masters of Bashir. Actually, they are the one. Why would you go with someone who actually is in control of Bashir or someone who actually dealing with the United States? You have huge amount of resources in your country. You have oil, you have agriculture, you have all this in your country. Why don't you want to do the right thing in your country? Because what the United States asking you, and trade, what they're asking you is to be just to your people, is to do the right thing. And then we can deal with you directly. You can be an ally, a good ally, instead of going to Emirates. And then Emirates or Saudi Arabia will go and talk to America. Yeah, you know what? Give this guy something. And you have that opportunity, actually. We used to be called, the spoiled child of the United States, South Sudan. And we have that nickname. Why would you want to go to those Saudi Arabia or Emirates to go and beg them? And those actually the alliance with the United States. Instead of you doing the right thing in your country, protect your people, bring peace and stability, and deal with American. And then American, you can buy the technology because you have money, you have fund, and then they can deal with you because they trusted you. And they help you, $12 billion for the struggle. They help you, and they help you for referendum. They were able to make it, happen until South Sudan seceded from the North. Without America, it wouldn't happen. Without trade, it wouldn't happen. This is the reality. We must say this. Why would they go around? Why?
And that is why, Jongkor, their alliance with America, that is why the mission has failed, and it was insulting. The Americans told the Gulf that you give them 10 million. Imagine 10 million.
It is insult.
Yes. It is an insult. That it is a grant. It is like giving them wasalat, terjo.
Yes.
10 million as a grant, not anything, but a grant. So you go back with this 10 million, and we will think about projects, and you go and beg them that we want employment. We don't want employment. We want education. We want to educate our people, not employ them.
How many South Sudanese you can send abroad? We have a big land with rich resources. You don't actually. This is what I said from the beginning. You don't need to deploy people to go and work outside. What you need to bring peace. These people, they will make their living in the country. They will make, because we have what it takes to build economy. We have what it takes for everything. People will come and work in South Sudan, not people going outside the country. But the man have issue,
Our people want peace. If they have peace in their villages, they can create their own employment. Nobody will employ them. Just leave them alone. Don't send forces to these villages. Leave them alone. Don't send them away. They will employ themselves. What skills are we known for in the world? We don't have skills. We are a new country. We want our youth to be educated, not employed in the Gulf as slaves, because they don't have skills. If you are not going to the Gulf as an engineer, if you are an engineer, then South Sudan needs engineers. If you are a doctor, then we need more doctors in South Sudan. We have a big deficit in skilled employment in South Sudan. Then if we have a big deficit in skilled employment in South Sudan, who are you going to send? Who are you going to send to the Gulf to go and work, to go and clean the houses of these Arabs again as slaves? Why do you send our people to refugee camps, to IDP camps, to POC sites, to Arab countries to be slaves again? What do you want in South Sudan? What kind of a heart do these people have for South Sudanese? Really? It is shameful, Jongkor. It is very shameful. So thank you for bringing up this issue, these two topics, and let us continue talking, not to them as such, but we can talk to them. They can change their minds. We hope they change their minds and they come to their senses and live peacefully. leave power, let another generation of South Sudanese. It is not Chinese who are coming to rule us. It is South Sudanese who are coming. We are not calling for Egyptians.
Yes.
We are calling for new South Sudanese
It doesn't
to
matter.
take over their country.
It doesn't matter what tribe, from Baka, from Moro,
Yeah,
from Mundu.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's the South Sudanese.
It doesn't matter.
What matters to me is what he can offer, what kind of program he has to me, you know.
So
that's what I want.
Yeah, well, then you call us traitors when we say we want regime change, we want change by South Sudanese to come and take over. You are South Sudanese, you took over, you failed. Now let South Sudanese take over and unify the country. Because it is South Sudanese who can unify the country, not you. You have divided us, all of you. It is, when I say you, it is a plural you, not one person, not Salva Kiir alone.
Yes.
It is a regime, the whole regime. Regime means system. It is the whole system that must go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jongkor.
It was good having you. Thank you so much, my brother. Try to have a wonderful day there in Colorado. You know, stick around. We may bring you back. If you feel you wanted to come back, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much. Have
Thank
a
you.
wonderful
Thank you, Jongkor.
No problem.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right, Ustad Mayan, what a talk. Very powerful message to South Sudanese. So let me go ahead here and see who is next. You know, want to send in your request and I'll bring you and we can hear contribution as well. So let me see on my list. On my list, okay. Yeah, Jamal send in, I need women to participate as well. Girls, ladies, participate. This South Sudan is not just only men. And you actually are the majority of population because women in South Sudan are 53% and men are 47%. That's a huge number. You know, if there is an election conducted today, fair election, actually you will be the decider. You will be the one that decide, you know, the leadership. So please, I want to hear from women as well. I saw you, Tongjang, also. I bring you Binia. I'm going to bring Binia Ahmed. I don't know Binia Ahmed. If you are a lady, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm calling you right now, Binia Ahmed. Go ahead and answer that, and then we move on from here. I'm calling you. Hopefully, the network will cooperate so we can hear from you. Yeah, Jamal, push the green button. It's likely to bring you here instead of just writing, call me. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Binia, how are you?
Hello. Yeah, I'm fine. Really, I like your talking and this for development of South Sudan.
Good. So
you are great.
So go ahead. Yeah, I want to get your message as well. I don't know if you read the topic or not, and if you want us.
No, but you're right. You're right. We have to build so many schools and university for teaching the new generation. What happened is happened. The problem is happened. So many not educating people. It's okay, but we need to build from now. If we start building so many schools and university, and we need teachers, and we need to for this new generation. Yani, we should do that. We should starting build up. No problem. What happened is happened.
Yeah, what happened, it happened, but the problem is still, you know, adamant about continuing to do the bad thing. And our people are tired, suffered for quite some times. And that's why I'm saying that these people, hip-hop cannot change the mentality. Hip-hop cannot change the way. Even though Pop begged the president by kissing his feet to show the humility and humbleness. But president is still, the protocol that he signed for, they are going to have a security arrangement for the peace process and all these things and containment. He did not want to do it. He just want to call it, Machar, come on board, and that's it. And they don't want to do it right. That's why we are saying that, you know, we lost hope on him. But our focus is for the shop, for all entire nation, you know, South Sudanese citizens to know, to realize, you know, their future in their hand. And they should not be dragged in this war. Should not be, you know, deceived forever. And they need to wake up. This is our waking call. So go ahead, sister. You know, you can finish your thought, and then we move on.
Yeah. We need we need to make them aware about that. We need so many groups to do that work. It should be we should support that groups who is going to work in in South Sudan and going and tell the people, tell the community, door by door, no problem, to send our message to them, your message and our message for development, and we can build this South Sudan again and standing in our feet.
Good.
We have to do some group. It should be, we should send like support for them like that. We can make that. Yes, we need the South Sudan to stand again on the feet.
Yes, but do you think South Sudan is going to stand on its own feet as long as?
Yeah, it need time. It need time, sir. It needs time.
As long,
of course.
As long as Kiir is in charge, because they are the one preventing. You know, do you remember when I said that intellectual cowards that we have in our country? Because people know what is wrong, but they don't want to act and they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to rise beyond their interests. They know it's wrong, but because I'm receiving a little bit, you know, I'm receiving my paycheck, I'm not going to talk about it. And vast majority of people are suffering, and we are going downhill. And that's why I gave an example: Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, you know, Sultan Oman, and all these countries, they are not richer than South Sudan. These people, they have only one source of income, which is oil. But do you know how many sources we have?
Yeah,
the most important thing is agriculture. We are blessed, you know, if you have rains, and if you have a soil that you can farm, you can cultivate, because
we can grow anything. Yes, we have everything in the soil.
Yeah. But look, this country, they have desert. They don't have river. They don't have even clean water. They have salty. There is no rivers in Gulf. They have only.
They use our power. They using our power for make us slave under them.
Yeah,
this is they wasting our time, our age. So many people they work in Saudi Arabia, in Emirates, like that.
We don't want to give that opportunity because our leaders are the one that betray us. Because when you have what it takes actually to be greater than that person, but if you don't want to do it and you want to rely on that person, and that person actually you can feed that person, because if we grow a lot of, you know, wheat and vegetables and whatever, we can export this to Saudi Arabia. Do you know where they got their food? From Australia, from Europe. That's where they got their food, because they don't have nothing. But we can exchange this. Actually, we can create more opportunity for ourselves. But do our leaders see that? No. They do see that, but they don't want to, because they want to remain in power, because they feel like Ustad Mayan put it right. If we are self-efficient, if the citizens are having enough, they have food, they have all these things, and they are going to school, and then they might think about, you know, regime change. And that's why they want to put them in economic sanction. You're just thinking about what you can eat, about your security. When you think only about your security, when you think only about your stomach food, you're not going to think about this guy. It becomes like a master, and you have to obey him because you are under his, you know, mercy. This is what our brother did to us. Our president, this is what they did to us. And not too long ago, we were fighting for freedom, justice, liberty, prosperity. And now he's the one that is slaving us. And that's the point that we are making, you know. It doesn't make sense. So I'll give you the last word, you know, my dear sister, and then we move on. I can bring other South Sudanese people. Go ahead.
Okay, really, I like this discussion. We are proud of you. But it will be okay. Everything, it will be all right. I will give another chance, but another time I will enter.
No.
I didn't imagine I will enter in this program because I'm not ready. Next time I will appear.
You did a good job. Thank you so much. Thank you. And please,
welcome. Go ahead. We are watching you. Okay. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
All right.
Stay blessed.
Bye-bye.
All right. Let me go ahead and give chance to other South Sudanese who are available here. Get my, I called you last time, but in the network, I don't know. Let me, Tongjang, don't go away. I'll bring you for sure. You know, get my, I'm calling you right now. Get my. Hello.
Hello.
Again, look like your network is doing the same thing. Get my, welcome to Concerned Citizen of South Sudan.
Trying.
Go ahead.
Yes, I used to watch this program, and it's really very good. كل مرة بحاول إنه
تفضل.
البرنامج قاعد تقول فيه ده برنامج وطني كويس.
شكرا.
أنينا الجنوبيين ده ما ناس كتار لمن يلقمون بالسياسة.
Yes.
لكن قسمونا عشان يلكموا لنا الوضع. لكن انت كلام قاعد تقوله ده هذا الليلة ده أستاذ ما يندنجد كلام سامع جديد. كل مرة لما نشوف الفيديو ده كان بيتكلم بيجي معلومات كده بتاع كلام ما وطني، لكن الليلة بيجا وطني 100. ده كلام كويس. اني انا في مشكلة شنو؟ المشكلة انه لو داير اقول لك انه سلام ده ما بيجي. قاعد تقولوا وذول اسمه تونجان قاعد يقولوا الناس بيقولوا لا كلي نتايو دي يمشي. الفقير ده لما بدأ الحرب ده من أوله، ولما شافوا إنه الأعضاء بتاع SPLM داير يشيل منه السلطة، يوم مشي جاب له جيش مواطنين قاعدين ما عارفين حقيقة وما عارفين بلد زار. لما يكون دولة معناها يدول فيو أكو مشي جابوا ضربوا نوير عشان نوير زار يمشي ورا الرياض بتعليمات، ودنكا يبذل في ورا الفقير بتعليمات بتاع شنو؟ بتاع حرب قبلية. عشان بعدك ما بنتكلم زي كلامك ده انه قال كير يطلع، لانه لو كان شاكله براهم جيش بس، الجيش كان الرئيس بتاعه ولا القائد العالي بتاعه كان جيميثوت. لو كان داروا براو ما في نوير ما في جيش بتاع ماتيانغانيور، لانه الناس اللي كانوا جابوا فصيلة واحد اسمه دوت كوبان ده، ودوت كوبان بيروتان بتاع موانجان انه يعني زول داري لاغو وكان ده ماشيني لاغو ما عشان داري يقتلوا، لا داري يشيلوا منه كرسي بالسياسة. لانه ما بعرف سياسة. سلف ما بعرف سياسة لكن بعرف حرب. يا وجا قسموا الناس في النهاية رياض عشان زول أكبر زول بكيد عندنا لانه زول دكتور بيقول نوير بيني اني انا ما نعمر بين لانه تلفا داير نشيل منه سلطه ده بس. ما ينينا كيتو نوير ما تقول انه نشاكلو دينكا، لانه نينا خلاص نينا بلد واد وداير نجيب بلد يكون دولة واد. سلفكير داير شاكلني بس بقبلية عشان موضوع ده يكون قبلية بس. واسا نوير هذا الجيش الابيض فاهمين كلام ده. هسه لو لقوا موطن دينكا ما بقتلوا الا لو عسكري. في النهايه اللي بيجيب لنا مشاكل كله انه لو رياض لو طبقوا سلام ده ولقبوا الجيش وعلموا كل الطرفين، علموا كله وقال لهم خلاص انتوا جيش وطني ما في زول فيكم يابش فلان ولا يعمل اتاك للناس. سلفا ايقبل ايشيلوا منه السلطه ده بسياسه. ده خوف بتاعه، لانه لو ما في جيش بيجي جيش وطني، بوليس بيجي بوليس وطني. سياسه عملوا في نياكورين ولا في يتا سلفكير الاسفيالم، لانه الجيش لمن يعلموا واسا وما دايروا ليه، لانه هو ياول قائد العالي للجيش هيكون قائد العام ورياق هيكون سياسي بس. في زمن ده في انتخابات بعدين لو جماعة ديل كل المواطنين اللي شردوا ديل جو هيقولوا سلفكير طبعا فشل، لانه قاعد ناس في جوبا بدون مويه بدون كهرباء، يعني ما عمل اي تنميه بصناديق التراب ما بزول بصوت. وعارف كلام ده معناه رايشيل من السلطه. مش جاب لنا انقلات بتاعنا، انقلات ناس بونا ملوال اللي كان تقلب مع جون جرن زمان. لما عملنا استفتاء انا كنت في جوبا الناس ديل ما صوتوا، ناس توت كاوديل ما بزول صوتوا. مش جابوا الناس دول كله ناس توردين ما وين جماعة ده كله ما صوتوا لي فصال جابوا قريب ده عشان يشغل معهم وترى الاسفيالم ده كله برا ناس فاقاندين عشان بس قالوا يا اخي الناس دي انت ما عندك رؤيه فيجن بتاع دكتور جون ما عندك يعني نجيب زول تاني يا نياندين يا رياض مشار يا فاقان عشان كده لو شوف لو ناس دي ماشي قدام الله مش قدام فوق الله زاد لو جاب غلط ماشي قدامه وكلم ما شالوا معه كلم لنا لسه بشاكله
أصل رسالتك شنو؟ أنت قلت كلام كويس، رسالة بتاعك شنو الموضوع؟
أيوة رسالة بتاعي إنه لو الفقير دير سلام وكلام الموضوع اللوم بتاعه اللوم بتاعنا كسودانيين ولا سو سودانيس منو لو دير لانه سلام ده حلو شديد.
Of course.
أول حاجة يمشي لمكان القريب ده جنبيل فام ده جمال لناي ده يمشي المكان ده يقول للناس يا اخواني انا كنت غلطان انا ذاته ما كان سياسي انا زول عسكري عملت الليبريشن بتاعكم وكنت في ناس لكم لي انه انا اكون ديكتاتور ليكم انا اسف على الكلام ده وانا you forgive me الناس ديل اغلبيه بتوع نوير ودنكا لو قلت لك هسه يا جونكور انا كلتان ita afile tawale صح يقول كلام ده بعد في حاجات ما داير قروش اتفاقيه ده في حاجات كتير ما داير قروش يعني ما يقول لنا ما في قروش.
I hope so Charles I hope.
زي ما ينقال هسه الجي الكونتينمنت ده لما توري له الجي ماله اي ذول بعرف بيعمل قطيه بتاعه صح؟ انا ديل بس دايرين دواء واكل ولو مال ده ما فيه بار يعملوا مداخل تكلفه زي $50 بس بيعمل ماسكر اوكي $50,000 بيعمل ماسكر كبير. الموضوع ده ما داير قروش ده ما نعرف الموضوع بتاع جي انت صح؟ يمشي موضوع ولايات ده الناس يقولوا جي سي ديل عشان دايرين يصاب لنا امور لانه جاي بموق بتاع كرتوم زمان. اي انكل بتاعه عمر بشير الله يرحمه ده ياو رسولهم ناس تركيا ده انت عارف انه تركيا ده مستشار نوراوي قاعد في المكتب ده يعني سيرفيسز بتاعه بيعمل $1 مليون في شهر في جوبا ده وقري ما في الناس قاعدين برا داسه في مكتب بيكلف $1 مليون في شهر سيرفيسز.
لا طبعا
ما في معناها تركيا وشغال حاجه ثاني ده ما مستشار امني بس $1 مليون for what معناته شنو سلفكير يشيل state of emergency بقرار.
He's dead politically Charles that's what he meant. Okay.
اي قرار ما داير قروش يعني انا لو طلعت قرار هسه في كلامي ده ما داير قروش صح؟ قرار بس يقول انا بقرار اي سلفكير ما يردد I left it the state of emergency. موضوع انتهى.
Yes.
يقول okay I سلفكير ما يردد I order all the SPLA and other forces to go away from all the civil centers 25 kilometers. ده قرار ده ما داير قروش. يقول تاني okay I سلفكير ما يردد I reverse the decision of 28 states to either 21 or 10 states. ده ما داير قرار ده ما داير قروش. خلاص الخطوات ده كله بيجيب سلام.
نعم.
بعدك ريق مشار بيجي لانه ريق مشار خايف انه سلفكير ما داير هو وجوده في جوبا. لما يقعد في جوبا بامني بتاعه وما في حرب هيكلم سياسه لانه بعرف سياسه ويطرد سلفكير برا. ولو جاب الجيش كتير وسلفكير داير يقتله ما بقدر عليه. معناها دايرون نو يجي ساكت بيدينه عشرة وما داير مشاكل لأنه he have the capacity of politics. He can play politics. وبعدها موضوع انت اسا موضوع ده عشان الفكير ما داير سلام كيف في زول اسمه مجونجديد جا لقبط وقال جا مره وشنو لانه زول فاهم وما داير يلقبط الناس شمسون ديل
مجونجديد
اي ميان مجونجديد لبسوا له حاجه كده
انت قاصد الضيف بتاعي قبل ولا زول ثاني؟
لا انا قاصد زول بتاع شركاء في سلام.
اوكي
وقال في اوتيل هناك عشان نفس سلام عشان راسه قوي ما داير يعملوا كولابوريشن لبس له حاجه قال جاء مره بتاع زول شنو كليشي له برا يومين الناس بيجود في الموضوع ده وما داير شنو داير اوبوزيشن ده كله يا يتعامل معه يا يمشي برا مع ريق مشار سوا يعني في سلام ما في عشان كده لو نادي لو مشي حادث يمشي يعملوا لانه انت عارف افار كديل دايرين قروي بس لانه يومين ده الفقير بده كروت اويل ممكن يقول لي فلان انت انا بديك 20,000 بارل كروت
خلاص
امشي شاينا اشيل قروشك وانت ما تشيل الموضوع ده
ما تقرب ولا تتكلم عن الموضوع ده
ايوه
برايبري
في النهايه كله الفقير لما وقع سلام ده وما داير سلام عشان كده عملوا 55 مجلس 35 وزير
550
يعني حكومه كبير وخمسه باي بريزيدنت وما يكلتوا مع السودان عمر بشير ما كان عارف انه بمشي عملوا بترول البترول ده بترول بتاعنا ده يا جونكور في حاجه اسم بروسيسنج فاسيلتي بروسيسنج يونت اللي بيفصل المويه من الابيار اسا ما في ده ما في اسا بس جاب كهرباء من شمال والبترول بتاعنا ماشي خرطوم ساكت كم برميل ما معروف بس عشان يسجل رياض مشار في خرطوم يسجل رياض مشار ويشيل البترول يعني اللقبة ده عجيب جدا ده حاجة تاني حاجة آخر كلامي ده الموضوع إنه داري يشيل أولادنا ولا بناتنا عشان الفقير عمل لنا موضوع كبير كده أنينا الجنوبيين عدد بتاعنا لما الناس يقولوا أنينا يا 12 مليون يا 11 لما كنا في جنوب السودان لما صرنا يوم داك عدد بتاعنا كله 8 مليون 8.6 مليون
ده كان فيك يعني ما كان يدك سكاني كده يعني
اي انينا هدا انتوا ناس برا لو جابونا كلنا ممكن نعمل 13 مليون
نحن في امريكا برانا جنوبين في امريكا برانا قريب لربع مليون 210,000 ده اكثر مكان فيه جنوبين في الغرب في ويسترن وول امريكا ده اكثر من فيه جنوبين اوكي جو اهيد
طيب اسا لو مشينا إتا اسا من ملوال لانه لما انا الجنوبين كله بعرف لما اشوف زول بعرف ده جاي من وين كقبيله إتا من ملوال هناك انا كنت في نيامليل
That's where I was born actually
ايوه انا كنت هناك في نيامليل شغال هناك جيت بس عشان قبيليه ده انا نوير شفتها كنت قاعد هناك هسه يعني انا بعيش هناك بامان
لكن في ناس كان جايين
بلدنا بنقعد هناك بنمشي هناك في مريال باي نجيب ناكل هناك نجي راجع ننوم في نيامليل موضوع يعني بلد كان دير بس دير تنمية بس ما في مشكلة كان مشكلة جابوا الفقير ده المشكلة انه نينا قبيلة نوير ودينكا ده قسمونا بس لانه سلفة بيقول لدينكا ياك انا شغال لكم ونينا we are born to rule وشنو كلام بتاع انقلاب ده if you are born to rule why don't you make a development سلفة لو عمل التنمية من يوم داك وكان هسه بيكون رئيس نينا بنرفع في راسنا كلنا لانه دايرين مويه بس كل حال داير اقول كلامي عشان الناس كل
عندنا جبنا استهلين يعني
انت
كلام بتاعك
اخر
وكلام مهم جدا جدا يا اخي يعمل قرار يقول يا اخي اي سلفا كير مجار اي ريفيرس 10 ستيت لكذا مثلا يا اخي انا نعمل كونتينمنت نجيب جيش كذا 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 انت قلت كلام مليان ده كلام هم لو بيفهموا ده المفروض يفهم كلام ده implemented لان ده سلام انت قلته you want it انا بشكرك go ahead
هسه مشكلته انه خلاص الناس كله بقى لاجين والناس البسيطين الما لاجين في بارغزال داير بيو عشان بس دول داير قروش بس كيف يجيب قروش كويس عشان يشيروا الجيش من برا يطارد عشان يدار ماريك مشار مش للعرب اني انا عرب ده ما عشان انا بكرههم لا لكن دو فاهم انه دول بلاك ده
عندنا اكسبيرينس معهم
ايوه يكون يشغل مجان
ما هنا برانا في جنوب السودان صوماليا كينيا اريتريا اثيوبيا تنزانيا دول دي كلها عندها اكسبيرينس لما نمشي هناك يشتغلوا نحن شفنا بعيننا حصل لهم شنو ما نحن جنوبيين زي ما احتكينا معاهم في
عرب ده ايوه عرب ده اننا يفنون في خرطوم السبب اننا فصلنا له بلد ده لانه لما كنا في خرطوم قرينا معه وقرينا في جامعات وما شغالين لما نشوفه يقول لك يا جون يا اخي تعال ارفع عليه ده بقوه كمان
اي زول بن ابي جون
يا جون هاي تعال ارفع عليه ده يا اخي تعال موقع ده في غابه ارفع عليه ده بقوه انت تقول اننا ناس غنيانين في جنوب السودان اي زول عنده زراعه عنده بقدر بيه لنفسه انت ده تبي ناس يا ناس عشان يجيب له 8 مليون ولا 10 مليون دولار ده يبيع الناس لانه عمل جاب جهده هو يعني هانغا ده جابه
شتيمه بس
ده نينا ما بنقبل وان شاء الله ما في جنوبي يركب في مطار عشان يكون عبيد لزول ما في زول بمشي في النهايه انا داير اقول انه اننا كجنوبيين كازت نويرو دنكا اللي عملوا له فينا ده اننا نفكر زي كلامك ده نعمل حوارات انه يا اخواننا موضوعنا ما زول واحد موضوعنا ما انه داير يحكم موضوعنا انه نعمل دولة بتاعنا زي هي دولة تانية وهي زول لو قتلوا له ناسو يافي موضوع ده لانه الناس ديل ما بيجي اي زول مات يتعسى مع ربنا بعدين لزول القتلوا الهايين ديل يجيبوا سلام اني نفكر كيف سلفكير ده نشيله من رقبنا سلفكير ده ما قبليه لانه لو تفقنا اسا نويرو دنكا ده سلفكير ده ما بلقى جيش لانه لو كان قبليه ما كان بتر الملون
هاي كلامك صح ما كان بتر الملون قبليه يس
لو كان قبليه ودير اسا يومين ده قبض اولا لانه ودير دنكا ملوال لانه بقدر بشكل ما ناس تانيين لانه حرب ده دير ناس بتاعه اسا يومين ده قبض ناس في اويل قالوا ناس دي نقص ما في نقص في اويل انا كنت هناك لكن دير جندوا عسكريه بقوه جندوا اولا دي لانه ملون ما في mobilization ما في مشي يوم داك جال قروش دير يعمل mobilization 30 قالوا اولا نينتا ساكن نينا ما بنديك اسا جاب كلام انه قال في نقص لانه ودير دين كمالوال ديل يمشي له في جيش بقوه ده كلام اللي هو بيعمل فيه وفي النهايه لو نينا الناس واعيين ده كلمنا للناس في بلد بتلفونات انه يا اخواننا سلفكير ده لو دير دولة ده يا كمو دنكا كالي يسلم سلطة لدنكا اليندو بيشن لانه عندنا ناس كتير لوكا بيونغ ده لمن دير عمل بيشن يوم ده موي ترى قال ما سوداني زار ما سو سوداني
ما سو سوداني يس
طيب اني في النوير لما نقولوا بيه كول ده يعني بيه ده او شجره اسمها بيه ده
اي
الناس ديل في زول بيقول ما جنوبين ngok denka ngok zol da afshan bazin durai taradu min balad galo zatu ita shimali beguwa yani salfakir da bibiya fi balad zatu shifta all ايوه ابيدا موضوع انتهى. أصلا في مناطق تانية ده كله شان رياض مشار ده يشيل سلطة بتاعه بالسياسة وده تارا رياض مشار بقوة ده كله مشكلته. أني أنا نعمل شنو نعمل ويدا we have to unite as a South Sudanese بما يندنج الكلام قبل ده والناس ده كله انتو ناس البرا ده عندكم وايه بتاع warlord لانه ناس كان جاروا بحرب. all those people في امريكا ده كله كانت من اولادينكا لما رياض مشار مع جون جورنج شاكلو 1991 ناس كتلوا في بور اي زول كتو في راسه لانه شالوا ده طول عشان يساعد برياض مشار. لسه زعلانين. انا في محل انا كلمت فيه قبل كده عملنا جوته يوم كله وشاتمنا مع بعض وعرفتوا انه في عراره لسه في قلب بتاع ناس 1991 ولا 19 ولا 2013 واجاد ده كله اي حاجه فات اني انا كليو نواجه الفقير ده اي زول اسف في جوبا ما بقدر بمشي لانه في جوبا انت لو قلت الفقير عمل كده بتردوه. شفت جوج دكتور جوج ده دغو يوم داك
يا دكتور جوج مدير جوج
اندر سلتير دغو في مطار جي الدغاو بدا شاراس وقوي بيتكلم كلام بتاع خواجات دغو شالو جرو ولا اسم مياندا اسا في السجن اسم منو بيتر اسمه بيتر بيار في جوبا ده اي زول بيقول حقيقة زينة اللي يقعد في يونمي ما بقعد برا. ما عندنا ناس بيعمل مزارات في جوبا إلا نعمل كلام نعمل ويدا بيننا نكلم أولاد باريا كلا أولاد شلوك أولاد نوير أولاد دينكا نقول الفقير ده يا وجاب لنا فينا. بعدها we can get a way forward otherwise thank you very much for the time.
ده دينكا ده نوير ولا نوير يا بنفيت ولا دينكا يا بنفيت لانه كلنا وي ار سفرنج ما في زول قاعد بنفيت من كير. انت عارف برك ما في زول قاعد بنفيت من كير.
ما في البنفيت بيجي لما نطلع الشهادات بتاعنا ونشتغل في مطار نشتغل في زراعه نشتغل في بقر حاجاتنا كله ده نشتغل فيه ياو زول بلقى بنفيت. لكن لو شفت السلاح كلاشينكوف ده وضربت مع عالك ما في بنفيت كله.
شكرا قد معي شكرا جزيلا. حديث حلو وشهر واخذ زمن طويل. Let me give other opportunity لناس ثانيين كمان عشان نتكلم. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
نشكرك. كلامه مبسط وسهل to understand. That's what it is. So thank you so much. Let me go ahead here and see others. Okay. Dandara, I saw you. I want to give Tongjang chance now, and then I'll bring you, Dandara. Just don't go away. This is an opportunity for you. Tongjang Yandeng, welcome to Concerned Citizen of South Sudan. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. I'm sorry, it take long, but I want to give people opportunity to express. At least, they can express. So, Fadal, go ahead.
Okay, thank you for bringing up this topic. Even in not taking people nowhere, what people need to make in this discussion of today, the so-called peace, the failure, and who is obstacle. This is how I read this, and this is what people need to talk. And I've been consistent from day one.
I want to remind our viewers, please, 162. Go ahead and share this video so other people actually can see and they can participate. Please, I ask you, if you could, share it. Fadal, Tongjang.
Yeah, there will be no any peace. This so-called emergency, IGAD money, they're going to be staying in a hotel, and a lot of IGAD Kiir can give them a lot of money. And let me predict the outcome going to come here. Politics in our country, when you say scenario, what you know going to come out, they say it's conspiracy theories because they don't know politics.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew always when I talk, they say Tongyang talk about conspiracies. Because I knew Riek Machar. Riek Machar is my long-time commander. I was bodyguard of Riek Machar. Kiir is a long-time military intelligence. I knew him personally. I talked with him, he knew me. So I knew the way they think. When I say something that people think that it's a theory. Tribal people, they think Tongyang's talking about theory. It's a conspiracy. There is nothing here. The obstacle to peace, you cannot have peace in South Sudan when Salva Kiir is still a president. The best way to do it, and this is very dangerous, Nuer with Riek Machar, Denka with Kiir, the best way is you force them out, and then you can have peace with the new people. A new person from Equatoria, a new person from Upper Nile, a new person from Barakazal, and people compete. That's the only way out here. President Kiir, look, St. Pope kissed his feet as involted him completely. And he was telling this one person, I talked with person 2 days ago in Juba, he told me, President Kiir went to Juba when he returned from Rome. Went to Juba, it's very bad what happened. I've been kissed foot and we all, let we do this. Riek Machar, let we bring him in Juba, and then he will be a vice president, but I will not give him any authority. That's what he tell his circle when he have meeting in Juba. He told people. Because he will not kill no Riek Machar, but Riek Machar come to Juba, get his money, and then he just tell Kiir what suggestion Kiir is, what Kiir like implemented, what he can demand as a past vice president. It's not gonna happen. And Kiir also knew, I tell people already, that since Bashir is gone, and the government in Northern Sudan, they're desperate and they're not gonna hand Bashir over because more people taking power are senior who are indicted with Bashir. They're not gonna hand Bashir over. That's why Kiir sent to Kel, Lolgar Kwad, and a Kolokor to lecturing them that how to work under intense pressure that I've been dealing with pressure from America and I survived for 14 years. Kiir is a problem. What now we're going to tell the IGAD now, this emergency going to IGAD is not going to produce anything. IGAD just going to tell him, okay, let you make the peace and then form the government and sign security arrangement. Kiir going to sign security arrangement and Khartoum agreement, Kiir will not implement something. Kiir going to accept security arrangement, which is all IO forces come in and then there will be no any change. This is what I heard. I talked with some IO, even I talked with some people. In May 14 to May 15, you will see new rebellion. There are some general in IO, they will not go to Juba. Riek Machar will be going to Juba, and a lot of people in IO, they will not go with Riek Machar. And if Riek Machar go to Juba sworn in and Kiir seen the IO, they're not coming in with him, why you won't implement anything? So Kiir want to break down IO, negotiate with one by one. People like Garwejwal, they are not going to Juba. And Kiir want to negotiate with anyone one by one. So there will be no anything implemented. To implement the Khartoum peace agreement, Ijlik was a fight giving oil to Bashir to disarm IO. That going to expose them. Kiir don't want to do that. Kiir would like to just bring Riek Machar in, negotiate 101, those who refuse will counter them militarily. This is what Kiir have already. So we already knew this basic politics. So there's nothing gonna come out in this emergency.
Meeting.
Then stakeholders, there are no stakeholders. Stakeholders, some with the IO, they are divided into tribes, some with the Kiir in Barakazal, some with the Shirilo in Equatoria. A stakeholder is a country when people are united. Southern Sudanese, there's nothing that stakeholder can bring into this scenario to implement anything. Second,
his visit is with Emirates, yeah.
Yeah, with Emirates. Dollar Arabia, this kind, is just totally nonsense, and there's nothing going to work in it. Kiir was trying to go to Emirates. Emirates are not easy to give you money. Their money are like Western countries. Western countries, their money, financial, are attached into some referendum, to some freedom condition, democratic values. Emirates, their money are attached to Islamic ideology. People going to be beneficiaries like this, maybe Islamic, Southern Sudan Islamic Society, they might be sending children into Kalua and all those things. But very much, people of South Sudan, you cannot take them to Emirates to be a maid or housekeepers. They don't reach the level of chemical. How they're going to clean those places?
Well, those who are desperate, Tongyang, they are likely to accept, because if you are there, you don't have a job, you don't have nothing. There is a lot of girls, they graduate from universities, and there is no job for them. Don't you think they're gonna, reject the offer? They're gonna say yes, because I know the government is gonna set up a training facility in Juba. Say, oh, we are going to train you for deployment, so you can go outside the country and work in this and this. But what they're gonna be written on the passport, they're gonna be the labor. They're gonna say labor, but when they go there, they will seize their passport. Like Dr. Jok said, they will seize their passport and they will work, whether they are cleaning for the bathroom or in the street and all these things. They will be sexually assaulted and nothing they can say. They can be raped, and so all sort of things. They can be slapped in the face, so many things that can happen. But who is going to be advocate on their behalf? No, this government is not going to. Don't you see that humiliation that coming to our people? Because someone who is desperate, someone who doesn't have anything, when you say, come, I will give you this, I will give you $100, you work for me, he will say yes, because he has no any other choice. And Kiir is the one that creating all that thing. So they are likely people will accept that, because of this man that is desperate, he want to get grant. And that's why I was saying to Salma and Dengit, there is an opportunity. And sometimes, that's why I have a doubt in Kiir, mental ability too. Because why don't you want to negotiate with American? Why don't you want to have that relationship? So you can use the resources in the country, develop these resources in the country. It's because the Western values. Because if America wanted to deal with you, if you are ally, you have to meet their standard. You have to treat your people with equal right. You have to be just to your people. And then we will do business with you. And now because they are not doing that, that's why they are going around. They have to look for a middleman. And do you think Saudi Arabia is going to be a good middleman? Is Emirates going to be a good middleman? You have an opportunity to deal with them. Why don't you abandon all the bad things that you do? Abandon them. Don't arrest people. Don't put them in jail. Let them express their opinion. And actually do implement what you fought for: justice, liberty, prosperity. This is a simple thing that people are asking for. They are not telling you that go away or do this, but he chose not to, and he keep going around. You see. So Tongyang, I give you the last minute, so I can bring other people here to express their opinion as well.
The tactics of President Kiir here are simple. He knew not very many people go to Arab countries. And this is also showing to Western world that I can deal with Arab, I have another ally. Those are desperation things. To show up that he can tour go like in Arab countries, those are scared thing, tactic. But he knew at the way, there's no South Sudan gonna go there. Let me tell you this. You remember how many videos in YouTube that people were abused in Khalid, Somalis, Kenyan, those Muslims who are really like Nigerian, West African, they take them girl, they sexual them, they're doing anything, they kill them and take their internal organ and give it to those masters that employ people. So when you see many African taken to Emirat, they kill them and they take their kidney, they take their any liver or a heart, all those things, by saying that those people are a thief, are a Ramia, Sharia, and they were killed. And the government of South Sudan failed. A lot of Somalis who are in South Sudan, a lot of information, nobody gonna go to Middle East. And that is my thing. There is no peace here. President Kiir is obstacle. And you cannot take him by himself because his tribe gonna stood with him. The best way, I suggest very soon, Western countries, if Bashir is gone and the oil very soon there might be a problem.
Thank you, Tongyang. But Tongyang, I
If
want to
oil
ask you
shut
one
down,
question.
yeah.
I want to ask you one question.
Mm.
A lot of people in Juba, intellectuals, South Sudanese, whether in Juba and Wau or Malakal and other places, they are fed up with Kiir, including our people from Bahar Ghazal. They are fed up,
Yes.
but they are still remain silent. Yeah, and when I talk with people, they say they are fed up. They don't like this guy. They don't like his policies, but they are quiet. Why do you think they are still quiet? Is that cowardness? What it is?
It's a cowardness, and also look, controlling people is a two-way effective to mentally disoriented people. Like right now, they divide people in South Sudan into tribes. If you're a Dinka, you will not go with Riek Machar because Nuer, they're going to kill you because a lot of Dinka kill Nuer in the first place. And the same that you see in Thomas Cirillo, that's rule and the divide. You divide it, you segregate people so you cannot interact with people. And rebel leaders in Southern Sudan are a bunch of malicious. They don't know how to, people of South Sudan, if you are a rebel, you know how to go to bush and you know where you're going to get gun, they will go with you tomorrow. But only two men know how to do it. It's Joseph Lago and Garang. Riek Machar cannot. If Riek Machar bring a weapon now and started control, no tribal and no warlord with him, and bring gun in the Western world, you will see people swollen to him. Thomas Cirillo inability, cannot. So why you want to go to bush when you know country divided into tribes? So let we take this very serious. I don't encourage anywhere now go to Barakazal and roaming in the village. He will be killed. Tribal, this is not a joke thing. If you're a Denka, you go and roaming in a Nuer area, in a village, even your Ayo, there are people killing Juba, they're going to say this is a Denka and kill it. So they are dividing people. There is nowhere you can go. People are not a coward. And there is no leader that can provide that leadership like Lago, like Garang. Rest of level leaders, they just want power and they will have different names. They're going to be a dictator like Kiir. The best way is Kiir and Riek Machar, tribunal, Western countries, if they take Bashir out, they're going to force government in Khartoum to hand Bashir over. If there is not, they will punish them or tell government in Khartoum, we will deal with you, shut oil down.
Do you remember? Do you remember last summer on May when we pressured the opposition to unite, and then they unite, and all of a sudden government was able to fracture divide them again, because actually these people, they didn't have guts, and everybody wanted to get share of the lion. And also last year I said this government is dead, but IO didn't listen. They said, oh, let's sign this peace deal. If a bad peace, we're going to sign it anyway. Why would you resuscitate someone who is dead? Why would you do that? Because when South Sudan government was giving economic sanction, including the arm embargo and all this thing, there was amount of pressure. And then President Kiir want to get around to get a peace deal, so he can tell the world, oh, we have peace now with Riek Machar. There is no more war. So at least he can have another 3 years, another 4 years. They didn't listen. What can you tell IO? Because we advised them, don't do it, because this guy is dead. Let him die, and then
let me explain it.
And they didn't want to listen.
Let me explain it. You see, that's why Kiir, you can see, have technical expertise. People like Bonamala, like Alier, they are not necessarily to be in a government. They tell IO that let we take peace out in Addis Ababa. Every rebel gonna get a share, and then you get small percentage. Let we go Khartoum and let we divide agreement. And they tell Bashir, we're gonna give you oil in Ijilik, and we fool IO, and they go to Khartoum. You threaten them with a gun, and you give us more percentage. And IO, you see how stupid they are. They go to Khartoum and they get confined themselves, and they were disarmed, and Kiir give them like oil in Ijilik. It was stupidity with the big heart of IO. IO, they have addiction. IO is the same Nasser faction mentality of Riek Machar 1991. How come Riek Machar accept to go to Khartoum? He signed Khartoum Peace Agreement 1997. This is called political mental handicap in politics. Thank God now they've seen it. And I said it last time, and I was hacked to death by IO and Kiir. Kiir now, you see, you have an apprentice. He knew Bashir is dead, and he don't want to implement what he signed in Khartoum. IO now desperate to implement what is Khartoum. Because if you look the way Bashir done it, put in IBC, internal border in South Sudan, to divide people of South Sudan and not create international border between South and North. You see how smart Bashir is. That's only what he get. That's what I will get. And then Ariak Machar think IBC, Shuluk and Denga, they have learned, so you're gonna get Shuluk, they're gonna be in his side. Shuluk, they can be in his side and no support from Khartoum. How are you gonna doing it? You see,
see, this is what I don't like from our people. When you tell them the truth, you know, we have a fair tale in the Dinka. They said, you have to protect child from the fire until grow up, right? That's the thing. You know, sometimes somebody can just play the fire. They don't know what is in it, but sometimes you have to alert them. This thing is not going to be good. But our people, they don't learn. See, we have been saying this, and now there are still people, when we say that, say, no, it's not true, Jongkor. It's not true what you're saying.
I know.
But they are still there, stuck in there, but they are still saying it's not true until you die. Why would you not ignore it? You know what? There is something called self-criticism. You have to accept. If you are wrong, accept that I was wrong. But you know what? Next time, I'm going to take the different path. Like, the small businessman with the donkey and the salt, the one that used to sell the salt, and he doesn't have any other mean of transport, but he used the donkey and he put the salt on the back of the donkey. And the donkey actually doesn't feel the heavy weight of the salt. So one day they used to go on the creek, and that creek has water. And donkey actually became smart. People think sometimes donkey is not as smart, but it is. So the donkey, what he did, he just lay down with the salt, and the salt melted, And then the businessman lost the profit. So here he come on the summertime. He wanted to take salt also to the market, and then he came through, the same. He wanted to go the same creek, but the donkey wanted to go that road, but the guy didn't want to go that road. He went to a different creek. And then when donkey got there, donkey just went down. He thought maybe this place actually is going to be the same, but it didn't help him. So now our people, they know that mistake happened in 2015. And again, we alert them, don't do it, because this guy, he's like a fox, Salab Machar. He's going to do it because actually he has said people of South Sudan that I wanted to rule this country for 100 years. No matter what you do, he has a strategy. He said that I cannot work with Machar. I cannot do this. My way or highway. If people say that I'm not educated, I don't have a vision, I'm going to mess them up. And he does not have mercy. Kiir is showing to the people of South Sudan, he has no mercy to this country. He has no mercy.
Yeah, let me say my last word. This is a dangerous card, and people who listen here, your audience, they need to take this note very carefully. Kiir now, he have a plan card, which is very, very dangerous. And the only way to stop this is uprising in South Sudan. But this uprising cannot be, if it done by Nuer, Kiir will use Denka. If it needs to be done by Nuer, Upper Nile, Barakazal in the same day, an uprising or general in those non-tribal general to rescue the country. Otherwise, will be too late. Kiir now is using Israel now. Israel lobbyists in Israel. There is an oil called Israel Development. It's an oil company, ID. Kiir is negotiating with them, and ID, they are connect with those oil company in America and British and France. Kiir now is using those things. If they win those oil company like BP, like Total, like Chevron and ID.
I don't think the BP will go because BP actually, they are a UK-based company.
Yeah, British Petroleum.
Yes.
Yeah, those are people who discover oil in Malut. And Total in Bor, and Chevron in Barakazal and Western Upper Nile. Those are people now. Israel, I'm not lying. This I'm telling you. Israel is the one negotiating contact all those capital. And the oil company, they have power with their government, whether their government don't like Kiir. You can see. This is what Kiir is doing right now. And he's putting pressure in Western countries by applying to Emirat to be seen like he was Arab, he have others friend. One oil company in Israel, ID is contact those people. If people of Southern Sudan or Western countries, if they don't rent Kiir out, Kiir now is running out of option because he knew Western countries, they're going to evict oil company in Khartoum with the new general for recognition. And Israel have a connection with the Western countries. Now is using Israel now in the middle. So Israel, Kiir going to give them oil contract and they will allure Western countries with their government. It's something, if there is uprising quickly and rein in Kiir or Machar, but if Kiir signed the oil with those people, Kiir is not stupid. He know American, that's why topple Bashir, and then he create his own government in Khartoum, whether a military, if they met American dream to shut oil down, Kiir will be running out of money. Kiir is very soon is going to change things. Thank you.
Thank you. Young, it was a pleasure having you and getting your perspective as well. Let me go ahead and see other South Sudanese who are available to come and contribute. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Please stay blessed.
Thank you.
Okay, let me see here who is ready also. Dude Peter, I show you, I bring you Dude Peter, I bring you. Dandara, it's your call. Dandara, good to see you, brother. How are you? كيف الحال؟
أنا كويس جدا، مبسوط نشوفك يا جونكور، ودائما أنت بتتحفنا بنقاشات جميلة جدا. بالمناسبة الناس، أنا شخصيا قاعد أستفيد كثير من الشو بتاعك ده.
الله يديك
العافية.
ملك
من النقاشات لأنه
علي دينار هو أساسا داير ينفذ القانون عشان الذئاب والحيينة ديل. شوف المرفعين ده جاب دقو بالقانون وخدتهم على الغنم، ما ماشي أكل الغنم. ليه صباح يعني أساكر جيش قالوا يشوفوا ماشي شافوا قالوا يا سيدي ما أكل ولا غنم ماي واحد. قال قاعد مع الغنم كويس. الغنم بقرب للمرفعين بيشموا مرفعين بيرجع ورا. الغنم بيشوفوك بيقول هل ده المرفعين ده قاعد معانا؟ المرفعين بيرجع ورا. القانون دائما ما في زيه. So please اتفضل.
والله انت حكيت لي قصه جديده. بالمناسبه ايام الفات انا قاعد ادرس مشكله بتاعت جنوب بالتعمق. في مسائل كانت مخفيه علي، انا حاولت اشوفهم، لكن عشان ده الشو بتاعك ما مناسبه، ما عشان كده انا ما حقول. انا حركز في كلامك اللي انت قاعد تتكلم فيه.
نعم.
انت عارف الايو، انا متفق معك جمله وتفصيلا. يا انت حذرت الايو، وانتوا اكثر ناس ناديتوا انه المعارضه تتوحد.
يس.
المعارضه تتوحد، لكن المعارضات الثانيين كل زول عنده حساباته، كل زول عنده اجنداته، كل زول عنده تصور لمنطقته. يعني التصور ما كان تصور لجنوب عام. يعني زول في اكواتوريا عنده تصور لاكواتوريا، زول في على النيل عنده تصور لعلى النيل، زول في بارغزال عنده تصور لغرب بارغزال، وهكذا. ده واحده من المشاكل اللي احنا واجهناها. وحتى الناس اللي توحدوا ما قدروا يستمروا. انت شايف براك المشاكل اللي حصلت بين سينشون ودكتور رياض وحتى الدكتور لام وكده. لسوء حظ الايو وقع في وسط صراع دول. يعني الحرب ده مستفيد منه يوغندا استفاده كبيره جدا جدا. يعني يوغنديين لو عليهم الحرب في جنوب السودان ما يقف، لانهم هم مؤجرين الجيش بتاعهم، مؤجرين الطيارات بتاعهم، مؤجرين الحاجات بتاعهم كله.
ارتزاق مثل ارتزاق.
يس. يعني وكانت الضربه الاولى بتاعت 13 الناس البنك المركزي بتاعنا شالوا الاحتياطي بتاعهم ودوه يوغندا بالبر. بعد ذاك كنت دارين يجيبوه مسافين ابا، قال لهم كيف تجيبوه وانا عندي جيش عندكم وعندي ادوات بتاعي عندكم وحاجاتي عندكم، فده بكون قاعد هنا عشان نضمن به حاجاتي. يعني موسفيني بقول للناس انت لو قدرت تشوف دولار، بقول لليوغندي انت لو قدرت تشوف دولار امشي جنوب السودان.
نعم.
شفت كده؟ فنحن وقعنا في ده. وبجاء عمر البشير كان في ضائقه اقتصاديه محتاج البترول يمشي. وعشان البترول يمشي لابد يكون في سلام. واكبر مشكله الناس ابو احمد وكنت شاف الموضوع ده صعب، كان الفكره اللي عنده يرفع القضيه كله للاتحاد الافريقي. يعني يرفعوه من مستوى الايقاد لمستوى الاتحاد الافريقي. ده طبعا بياكد ان شنو؟ الغاد بتاع الايقاد فشلوا.
يس.
شفتها؟ فهم رفضوا انه يعني عمر البشير قال لهم كيف يا جماعه دارين تفشلونا قدام العالم. وطبعا انت عارف حماسه بتاعت عمر البشير، قال لهم كيف تجيبوا لي الناس زي اللي النازي. شفت كيف؟ ده الطريقه اللي دخل بوه. الايو مجبور يوقع اتفاقيه لسببين. السبب الاول هو ذاته خايف من المجتمع الدولي.
نعم.
لو قال انا لو انت شايف براك مساله توم شيرين، لو يمشي هنا يقول لك يكتبوا له جواب يقول له والله انت قاعد تخرب السلام. فالايو لو كان رفض بيقولوا يا خاصه ذاته دي المتمردين ما دارين سلام. وشوف رياض كان من حقه يرفض لانه هو اكثر زول واجه الموت، يعني هو واجه موت. وسلفا قاعد يخطوا في مضبات ضيقه بعد السلام، قال له تعال احتفل معي في جوبا بدون ضمانات. شفت كيف؟ لكن رياض مشى. المساله وين؟ المساله هسه هنا المساله ما مساله بتاع ايو ولا مساله رياض. رياض ممكن يكونوا حكومه ورياض يمشي جوبا، لكن الجيش الجرار بتاع الايو ده بيسيطر عليه كيف؟ الجيش ده ما ممكن يمشي اي محل.
نعم.
معناه ما في سلام اصلا. يعني الرياض كان مشى وكونه حكومه والرياض دخل فوق والجيش ده ما مسيطرين عليه، في سلام؟ ما في سلام. الغالب بتاع الجيش اللي عندهم القدره يعملوا اي حاجه. انا لاحظت حاجه واحد، وخاصه بعد احداث بتاعت خرطوم. الحكومه في جوبا ما من مصلحته يكون في الجيش. شوف يا جونكور، شوف التنازلات اللي قدموا ايو كنت في المره الاولى مروا جنب الجيشين، يعني الجيش بتاع حكومه والجيش بتاع ايو ده في الاتفاقيه الاولى. حاليا قالوا يعملوا جيش واحد، جيش قومي، ويكون اداره سلفا هو القائد الاعلى بتاعه مش رياض. يعني شوف الكلام العجيب ده. الجيش ده ذاته كان بس عايزين يعملوا له شنو؟ عايزين يخطوهم في مناطق بتاع التجمع ويصفوهم، اللي يودوه بوليس يودوه بوليس، اللي يودوه جيش يودوه جيش، اللي يودوه سجون يودوه سجون، ويصفوهم ويعملوا حاجه قومي. طيب احنا لو عملنا جيش قومي تفتكر المشاكل اللي احنا قاعدين في الجنوب ده بيستمر؟ ما بيستمر. ما في سياسي بيقدر يحرك الجيش ده زي ما عايز. ما هو وضح لنا في مشكله بتاع الجنوب بتاع خرطوم. يعني الناس دي الاسلاميين كانوا مع ابو بشير، وكده الشعب طلع خلوا الاسلام وخلوا المؤتمر الوطني وخلوا كل شيء وانحازوا اسم شنو للمواطنين، وهم ذاتهم نفذوا الاراده بتاعت المواطنين، ودرجه المواطنين بيضغطوهم على اساس انه يسلموا السلطه كده. فنحن من مصلحتنا احنا كجنوبيين، من مصلحتنا فعلا يكون في جيش قومي، وده بيكون الخطوه النواه الاولى لحاجه قوميه. هسه ما في زول بقدر يقول لك انا قومي يا جونكور. ده منو الكذاب اللي في الجنوب ده يقدر يقول لك انا زول وطني بيهمني الجنوب ده؟ انا سليمان ما بقدر اقول الكلام ده، لانه نحن ما قوميين. كل زول عنده حاجه في راسه وجه. وانت ما قصرت كلام كله قلته عن سلفا. يعني سلفا ما داير اصلا سلام ده يمشي، وانا ما بقيت كمان ذاته اقول سلفا كده. اقول لك حقيقه
عنده رينج وعنده ناس حوله.
الله يفتح عليك. الناس اللي في جوبا ديل ذاته ما من مصلحتهم يكون في حاجه اسمه سلام.
نعم.
يعني حتى لو السلام جاء تركيا بكون لسه مستشار رئيسي على جوكر وبقوم بنفس المهام اللي قاعد يعملوا ده. هل لمرو بكون نفس عنده المهام اللي قاعد يعملوا ده؟ ما الاشياء دي كلها بتتغير. لو كون حكومه وحده وطنيه بحق وحقيقه الحاجات دي كلها بتتغير. الناس ازيك وزير البترول بيعمل الحاجات اللي قاعد يعمل ما بيحصل. عشان كده احنا ما المشكله
تعرف البضاهجنم في ذيك القرقوات في 2015 شهر 10 يوم 14 هنا كنا قاعدين في قاعه واحد، انا وهو دكتور ياك انجلينا ناس هنا ده ادوار ناس كثيرين جدا كنا في القاعه واحد. انا سالت 3 اسئله، طبعا دكتور ياك ما جاوب اسئله بتاعي، لكن انجلينا جاوبهم بجراءه. شفتها ايزيكيل ده كلام الحياه، وفيديو لسه موجود يتكلم لما قال لنا يا جماعه في بوك reading by Kenyan author كوكويو قال كوكويو قال this is our time to eat يعني يتكلم قلت لك بتفاصيل عن الفساد في جنوب السودان والمنظم بالقبلي من اول حتى من اول كان لاول مو كله ذاته. اللي قاعد يحيرني هسه هو ذاته اللي كان قاعد يكلمنا في القاعه في اليوم ده هو وين؟ انا قاعد احتار لما اشوفه قاعد يتكلم.
يا اخي اسمع، انت ده بتاعك ده بسيط. انا اول مره اشوفه شفته في القاهره، وقت مشيت للرياض رياق ناداني قال لي نجي وكده مشيت لقيته هو ماسك الكمبيوتر يا جونكور بينزل كل الاشياء حتى اللقاء بتاعي مع رياق والقرارات اللي عملناه هو قاعد ينزل.
Actually, he was very active in 2003 في امريكا هنا. He was very active. كان بيقعد معنا في اوضه صغيره كده في كنيسه في سان باتريك، اوضه صغيره كده بيجينا من نبراسكا يجي يقعد معنا ناكل عصيده مع بعض everything. He was very active actually. لكن انا until now I cannot get any answer. Go ahead.
ده باكد لك ده بديك جواب واحد انه الحكومه اللي قاعدين يعملوه في جوبا ده انت تمشي تنفع نفسك بس. لو انت ما عملت كده ذاته ما بتشتغل يا جونكور، ما تلومه. لو هو ذاته ما عمل كده ما بيشتغل. انت في جوجوبا ده لو ما قاعد تسرق ذاته ما الحراميه ما ممكن يقبلوا تمشي معاهم.
بقول لك انت بليد في ماي كلاس ميت هنا قاعدين سوا. قال لي يا جونكور انت قاعد تقول ده هنا ده كلام ساكت. قال انت هناك لو عينوك انت بقيت وزير ولا دايركتور وانت ما سرقت ما عملت لك حاجه كده الناس بيقولوا زول ستوبيد you know. قال لانه بعد شهرين ثلاثه قال بيشيلوك برا and then خلاص everything so you get in زي المرفعين. انا طبعا عندي قصص مرفعين كثير you know. يا ربنا دخل لي الطلوع علي شفت قال لي كلام exactly. قال لي you look what you saying here في جوبا هنا يدخلوك في حكومه and then you just right there اسرق وخلاص. انا قلت له لكن نحن ما هربنا من اجل العداله الحريه والتنميه وين هجدل؟ قال لي that's what you're talking about. Nobody care about this. Our president doesn't care about this.
انا جاي اقول لك انا هسه دخلت اما الكلام اللي انت قلته كله بغطي الكلام ده. انا دخلت داير اقول حاجه مهم جدا تسجل وتمسكه عندك.
تفضل.
السفر بتاع الرئيس للامارات ده ما لابد يغطوا البتاع ده بانه مشى يعمل يشوف كلام للخدمه لكن ده ما الحقيقه. انا حضرت التقرير قبل 3 يوم في الجزيره وحتى الشركات في شركات كنديه عشان يتفادوا العقوبات نقلوا شغلهم في الامارات يعني بينتجوا دبابات ومدرعات واسلحه ثقيله في جوا الامارات وبيبيعوه يعني ما بيلتزموا
برضه
ما بيلتزموا ما ملتزمين بشنو باي يعني هم ده اسمه بيسموه غسيل الاسلحه. ما ملتزمين باي قرار بتاع متحده مشكير ده ما مشى عشان هو ماشي يجيب لكم الناس يشتغلوا في شنو يعني ده حاجه الكبيره ماشي فيه ده ما حقيقه. بعدين عيب ذاته عيب ان احنا دوله بتروليه نشيل ناس نمشي يشتغلوا خدادين في الامارات. عيب ده ما في العالم. شوف الرئيس بتاع الامارات ده ذاته مشى رواندا عمل 3 يوم في رواندا. رواندا ما دوله بتروليه يعني لو احنا قسنا نفسنا مع رواندا احنا افضل من رواندا بمليون مره في الموارد
بكثير.
يا فكيف هو رئيس الامارات ده يمشي رواندا يعمل 3 يوم ورئيس ثاني يمشي؟ معناه المساله ده مساله بتاعت حرب. دي ما مساله بتاعت زياره عشان خدم ولا عشان كلام اللي قاعدين يقولوا. لا الحاجه اللي انا داير اسجله اذا السلام ده ما عمل نفسه وانا شاكي انه يعمل نفسه. اذا السلام ده ما عمل نفسه والحرب انكسر من جديد الجنوب ما حيكون جنوب. يعني ما في زول يتخيل انه ناس جايين يشاكلوا عشان يشيلوا رئيس سلفاكير برا عشان مثلا رياض ماتشار يكون رئيس او يجيبوا رئيس جديد. ده ما الشكل اللي حيكون. سجل كلامي ده عندك يا جونكور. الشكل الجاي ده ما حيكون شكله
حيكون زي حرب مجدون ولا جنون.
ده شكله كل زول جاي يشيل منطقه بتاعه. ناس على النيل حيشيلوا على النيل بتاعه، ناس استواء حيشيل الاستواء بتاعه. الشكل الجاي لانه ما في زول مستعد يقعد في الدوله ده لانه ما في تصليح ما في حل. اذا ليه الناس تضيع وقتهم وشيل كلامي ده؟ ده النقاش الداير بالمناسبه. انا قاعد اقول صريح يعني عشان ما بعدين الناس ما يقول ما سمعوا. انا في ليبيا كنت قاعد في شركه شغال في شركه السودانيه. ما هي الجلابه دي الكتار قاعدين وانا ما كنت عارف القصه بتاعت الاسم شنو ساحه الفدا اللي بيجيبوه في التلفزيون في السودان. هاي اول مره نشوفه. اول يوم انا جيت قعدت كده يا اخي ضرب وشنو جلالات يا جونكور. انا بكيت لقيت نفسي قاعد نبكي انا احنا اثنين معايا اثنين اولاد نور، واحد اسمه بيتر وبيتر هسه قاعدين في اليونمس. الجلابه ده كلهم مستغربين مالك؟ قلت لهم والله شفت حاجه وقاعدين تعملوا ده. الكلام ده في 97. قلت لهم حاجه دي حاجه بالشكل 97 ولا 2000 ما متذكر. قلت لهم حاجه قاعدين تعملوا ده الجنوب بينفصل. انت عارف واحد اسمه ميز قام فوق قال لي يا سليمان والله قال لي الجنوبيين ده بتحلموا احلام عجيبه كيف.
يس وانا قلت الكلام ده وانا في ابتدائيه. انا قلت لصاحبي ابوه كان ما بخليه يلعب معانا، بيقول ما تلعب مع الجنوبيين. اسمه احمد بابكر ادريس ناصر في مبدل الحاره التاسعه. انه كنا ساكنين بنمشي مدرسه واحد، هو كان في السادسه وانا في الرابعه. انا قلت له نحن هننفصل، جنوب هتنفصل، مو جنوب هينفصل براو مشاكل هيحصل. دارفور انقسنا جبال نوبه. انا كنا ملمين هنا ايام صغار لكن ملمين. انا قلت له هينفصل، قال لي لا ده كلام انت بتقول شنو يعني؟ السودان ده اقوى من روسيا ومن امريكا والحاجات دي كلها. طبعا لانه كان دفع قدامنا وهو طبعا بيعرف حاجات كثير بيتكلم ويناي بنحضر التلفزيون، لكن ابوه ما بيحب خالص نحن يلعب معانا. ما تقعد مع الجنوبيين لكن هو بيحب يقعد معانا. انا قلت له هننفصل واصل.
شفتها؟ قال لي شنو الزول ده يا جانكور؟ وانا في لحظه بكى وحزن قال لي يا سليمان والله انتوا الجنوبيين دول خياليين كيف؟ قال لي يا اخي انفصال جنوب السودان ده يوم القيامه، ويوم القيامه المساء. يا جونكور تخيل شكل الكلام زول ده. قال لي يوم القيامه، ويوم القيامه كمان شنو؟ المساء، يعني الشمس تقعد كده بعد كده ممكن الناس يتكلموا في انفصال جنوب السودان. شفت كيف؟ فانا قاعد ننبه الناس، شوف اي ضغط الناس لما تنتقد بفكروا بعد كده يحلوا نفسهم. قبل تونجان قال كلام مهم جدا، قال انه النوير ما بقدر يمشي في مناطق بتاع الدنكا والدنكا ما بقدر يمشي في مناطق بتاع النوير. حتى انت سالته سؤال مهم، انت سالته قلت له ليه الجنوبيين ما قاعدين يتكلموا هم خايفين؟ انت سالت السؤال ده.
يس
المساله ما مساله خوف، المساله بقى بتاع انه الحاجه اللي حصل في 2013 خلى انه اي جنوبي يعيش في حلع انه اذا كان الحاجات دي بيرتكبوا، اذا ارتكبوا 2013 لما تسال زول بتاع 2013 بيقول لك ده بيجيب لك 2091 معناه ناس يجي ممكن يرتكبوا مجزره في 2025 يقول لك ده سببه شنو؟ 2013. يعني الضمانات بتاعت انه نحن كجنوبيين نعافي بعض يا جونكور ونرتفع من الضغائن ونمشي لقدام ما في. ليه؟ لانه القياده بتاعنا ذاته ما قادر يمثل الحاجه ده. ما انت في البيت انت مرتك في البيت لما انت تشاكل مع مرتك في زول لابد هو بخوض المصالحه. يعني هسه انا بشربك مع مرتي صح؟ ما بقول لك ما بشربك معه، انا بشربك معه. لما ننوم الصباح انا يا بخوض المصالحه، انا بجي بساله كيف اصبحت كيف يا ماما؟ عشان شنو؟ نفك الروتين ده. لكن لو انا طلعت فوت بس يا جونكور احتمال ما تقدر تكسر الموضوع. فنحن القياده بتاعنا ما قادرين نكسر الحاجه ده، لا رياض قادر يكسره، لا سلفا قادر يكسره، لا منو قادر يكسره. وفي ناس دارين يعيشوا جوا الحاجه ده ذاته. في ناس منتفعين بقوا الحاجه ده ذاته عاجبهم انه يستمر عشان هم يعيشوا بوه. ففي يعني زول في كوتوريا بس على نفسه. طيب يا جماعه المشكله دي لو زي ده انا في كوتوريا ذنبي شنو نقعد في الجنوب ده بالشكل ده؟ مستقبل ما منتهي. في زول زي شركاء في جو ملكان بس على نفسه، ليه انا اقعد في جو الصرف ده؟ فده الناس حتفكر لو الحرب ده ثاني بريك اوت ما بكون بالشكل انه الناس جايين يعملوا الجنوب يا جونكور. انا اشكرك كثير وانا داير اذكرك في حاجه. انا كنت في الخرطوم.
نعم.
قريت قريت الزمن الابتدائي في الخرطوم.
نعم.
معي واحد انا ما انساه كله معي واحد اسمه حاتم من ابناء النوبه. انا وقت جيت طبعا انا كان عشان لوني اصفر شويه كده ما بيعتبروني، ما عارف اني انا جنوبي كان.
يقول من غرب.
يوم ثاني يوم هم بيشوفوني زي دارفوري. انا ما يعرفوني لسه ما كان انا اول يوم ثاني يوم ما عارفين زول شنو. فانا لقيت صاحبي ده بيسكوا لك بكركفوا بانديه بقول واو بانديه ده الناس اللي بيشيلوا كان جردل بتاع يس. فانا مستغرب ده شنو الزول ده وبدقوا بجوطه شديد. قاموا ادونا محفوظات. انا كنت قمت قنقرا باللسان بتاع الجنوبيين يحفظ ده كله يحفظ يا جونكور فصل ده كل بطل الفون الجنوبي دوكا بيسيروني مع صاحبي لما الناس يطلعوا من نهايه المدرسه الناس ماشيين الجنوبي بالشكل ده. انا ابيت مدرسه ده، عملت 7 يوم في مدرسه ده، ابيته حولوني لمدرسه ثانيه عشان لانه انا صغير يا اخي في سنه اولى يقعد يسيبوني من مدرسه ناس جارين وراي الجنوبي
يا زمن بتاعهم كان شويه ديفرنت، لكن زمن بتاعنا كنا بندقهم كده لما يعمل لنا فوضى انا بندقهم طوالي من غير كلام.
ما انا كنت واحد اسمع شوف اننا اثنين، واحد نقاوي وانا واحد في، وشوف ده مدرسه وين؟ مدرسه الرشاد جنب المؤتمر بتاع النقاده. انا واحد جنوبي في وسطه، جاب شالوني ودوني رجعوني مدرسه المورد الفوق اولاد نوبه وكده بديت قريت. فالمساله احنا عشنا حاجات ما كويس وجينا بلدنا وقلنا خلاص ان احنا نرتاح. يا جونكور انا جيت جدات جوازي، انت بتصدق كلام زي انا كنت دخلت اول حاجه انا عملت جديد جوازي عشان ما نطلع من جنوب. يا اخي نجي نلقى نفسنا هنا في مشكله كبيره زي انا الوصيه اللي اقوله للجنوبيين يا جماعه، ما بلد ده بتاعنا، ما هو قاعد يخرب علينا شايفينه. زمان ده الشماليين قاعدين يحكمون، لكن هسه هنا قاعدين نحكم نفسنا. يا اخي الرئيس ماكرون قبل كلم للفرنسيين قدام قال لهم يا جماعه انتم ما تتعلموا من الثوره السودانيه. قال لهم السودانيين دول طلعوا ما كسروا ولا حاجه، انتوا الناس اللي اسمه شنو الصفر ده يا اخي شوف الثوره السودانيه دي كيف.
وفرنسا عنده آلاف السنين دوله.
يس ان احنا جنب السودان ما يعني عيب ان احنا قاعدين هنا بنلبس بدل، بنلبس كرفتات ونركب عربات وشنو ان احنا صنعناه. ما احنا تعلمناه من الناس. لو اننا شفنا حاجه كويس ما نتعلمه. اننا سيب عشان نطرد رئيس سلفا يا جماعه، خلينا نتوحد. تعرف برا هنا ذاته في لما الناس قاعدين دي جونكور الكوميونتي ما قادرين يمشوا يعملوا كوميونتي بس بتاع الجنوبيين ما قادرين. ليه؟ لانه متاثرين بالحاجه الجوا. احنا الجنوب ده
انا قاعد نهنس ابي جايبول نمشي دينر for how many for 6 months. قاعد اقول له نمشي دينر بقول له I will call you. I know I want him to hear this. It's okay. You know I want him to hear it. انا بقول له نمشي دينر together، نمشي دينر بقول له I will call you.
يس ما بمشي معك لانه هو ذاته بيشوف نفسه علاقته معك مشكله. هو كان علاقته معك دينكاو مشكله، حتى انا كفتتاو علاقتي مع دينكاو مشكله. ده الوضع هنا فيه. يا الدوله دي ننقذوا يا جماعه، يعني رأيهم بعضنا كل زول يمشي. يا جونكور ما نعمل الحاجه الغلط. عندنا حلين بس، حلين ما عنده ثالث. يا نقبل بعض ونقبل رجال نحلوا المشكله ده ونعملوا دوله متوحدين زي ما قال اخونا اللي قدامنا ده نعتذر لبعض. الاعتذار ده ما تنتظر مواطنين ما عندهم حاجه. الزول الدنكاول في بلد ما زول وراه في بلد ما عنده مشكله، كان جبتهم هسه بيقعدوا. لكن مشكله فينا احنا القاده السياسيين. لو نحن ما قدرنا نعالج المشكله ده عندنا الحل الثاني طوالي نمشي فيه. كل زول يمشي يقعد في محله، كل يريد يركب جبله عشان نتعلم. ما ممكن احنا نعيش في ظروف وعيالنا يجي يعيشوا في ظروف
وده يكون is the worst. ده يكون اكب حاجه يكون عملناه لما كل زول يجي مكانه يقراه. بمعنى كده اننا اثبتنا للعالم واثبتنا حتى لمؤتمر الوطني كان بيقولوا امبارح ديل ما يقدر يحكموا انفسهم، ديل ناس فاشلين ما بيقدروا نحن ياو قاعدين نوحدهم. we want to prove them wrong. لكن طبعا our leaders يعني they show
يا جونكور
something different.
يا جونكور سالتك بالله يا جونكور، انا سليمان دندره كنت قايد في جو محل بتاع بوب، وبوب ينزل في رجلي يبوس رجلي، وزملائي اخواني الجنوبيين قاعدين جنبي. اول تصرف انا بعمله بحضنه، اقرب زول جنبي انا بحضنه، نحسسه انه يا اخي انت من تحضن اخوك كده انت يا اخي. يا سلام يا اخي انا قبل ايام لقيت واحد جنوبي في محلنا يا جونكور في ده. انا تايه ذاته ملخبط كده، شفت لك زول طويل قال اساله قلت له يا اخي انا داير امشي ريديو سنتر. قام قاعد يوصف لي كده انتوا كده. قلت له يا اخي انت جنوبي؟ قال لي انا جنوبي. من وين؟ قال لي من اول. بدينا رطلنا معه. انت عارف بدون ما نحس انا حضنته كده، حضنته بدون ما نحس. يا اخي انت يا اخي احنا غالبتنا ما قادرين نوصل المحل ده، ما قادرين. يعني رياض ما قادر يمسك سلفا ولا سلفا بيقدر يمسك رياض. طيب انتوا الشعب ده بتجيبون كيف؟ دايرين تجيبوا شعب، دايرين تعملوا السلام كيف؟ ده السلام انتوا دايرين تعملوه اذا كان انتوا ما قادرين تقبلوا بعض. يعني احنا شايفينكم يا اخي. يوم ده وكت دكتور جون جاب سلام مسكوا عمر بشير وقعد يضحكوا معه وسافروا معه لحد ما البترول ده اسمه شنو؟
Yeah.
سوا وبيونس بيقدم عمر بشير يا جماعه عمر بشير ده هاي ويا الرئيس بتاعنا وخليه يتكلم كده. يعني احنا ما قادرين نقبل بعض. وانا بحذر عشان اطلع امشي، انا بحذر لو ان احنا ما عملنا المقدمات بتاع السلام ادونا 6 شهور. ال6 شهور لا عملنا ترتيبات امنيه، لا عملنا دستور، لا عملنا ولايات، ودايرين نكون حكومه. جنوب ده احنا بوظناه. ده عشان تسمعوا ما تقول ما قالوا. جنوب ده احنا حكمنا عليه. تمثيله له واضح، كلامه واضح، ما داير يدسدسوه. باقي الناس هيكونوا واضحين ما دايرين يدسدسوه. كل زول يمشي في محل باقي.
شكرا سليمان دندرة
يديك العافيه
لمداخلتك ولكلام القيم يا عزيزي. شكرا جزيلا. شكرا.
يديك العافيه.
يا جماعة, send in your request. I see brother Johannes Musa Pok. I don't know Johannes Interlo Amkan طبعا. I try to reach out for you for a couple months لكن sometimes telephone ما بيشتغل. كان بيكون كويس برضو عشان انا نسمع your perspective at least. لو if you are not ready, it's no pressure. I'm not gonna put pressure on you, but I'm really interested to hear from you. I know you did not request, but you are here now. I see a lot of people here actually. زي ما أنا قلت Dr. Tor is here from Norway. He wrote a lot of books about South Sudan. There's a lot of people here watching from different aisle, from different sides. So if you don't want to, if you have that, you wanted to comment something, actually I would be interested, to give you an opportunity. We still have more time. Like, I'm not in rush. Yeah, think about it. Ustaz Johannes Musa. Thank you. So let me go ahead and see the list and more people. I see that. Dude Peter, I know you waited for a long time. Dude Peter, I'm calling you right now. Dude Peter, I'm calling you. Hello, dude. How are you, brother? I'm
fine.
doing very well.
That's a great show, by the way. That's a great show. I like it.
Thank you.
And I've been watching it since a few days ago. It's a very good show, and I want to send my message. It's only it will not take any more hours. ده نقول لكل الناس القاعدين برا لو كان دنكا ولا نيراوي يا جماعه بلد ده بلد عظيم. بلد بتاعنا اسمه جنوب السودان. ده بلد اسمه كوش. بنيكوش ده كانوا بيقولوا بتونغونجا، بيقولوا بنيكوش. بلد ده ربنا ادانا له بخيرات كله. انا فايتين كونغو فايتينه بخيرات بس ببترول. اسي انا وكونغو ده اكتر بلد في افريقيا فيه موارد. فانا بقول للناس
المشكله
we are in the same boat.
المشكله ما شعب، المشكله في القاده، الشعب المساكين.
فعلا ده حقيقه. المشكله ما في ناس برضو بيسيروا مثلا الليله يلقى دكتور رياض مachar يقول والله دينك ديل كابين. انا قاعد في جروبات كتير. في جروب اسمه ملتقى ابناء النيل، وفي جروبات كتير انا قاعد فيهم. ناس بيقول دينك وما دينك. انا بقول للناس احنا قاعدين في حفره واحد. لو ده دينكا ولا ده نيراوي، احنا لو وقعنا بلد جنوب ده احنا كلنا هنقع في حفره واحد. فما في زول يقول ده والله ده دينكا وده نيراوي. انا بقول ناس زي الليدر بتاعنا ده يعني they use the tribalism for their own motives, بعمل غايه بتاعهم. بيستخدمونا احنا ككروت كريد اللي احنا قاعدين نستخدمهم، بيستخدمونا كده عشان يوصلوا غايه بتاعهم. فانا بقول لناسنا يا جماعه الجنوب ده بلدنا كلنا. ما في زول يجي دينكا بام.
It looked like somebody. Okay.
leader بتاعنا ده they are corrupted, زمان كان زمان دكتور جون قاعد كان ما في حاجات ده بيحصل. ما في حاجه اسمه نوير ودينكا. المشكله الوحيد بس ده بتاع وقت زين ذات في ابرنايل ما في زول شالو. انا اسمي من بور ما قاعد نشيله. ما في زول شالو ولا بيعلمونا من احنا الصغار ولا نوير ليل كابين ولا كده. ما في زول بيشيل هاي. ناس نسو عشان زول اسمه رياض مachar اصلا ده زول يعني حتى لو يتعلم زي شنو زول ده ما وطني. حاجه هو قاعد ده ما وطنيه. ناس سلفة دي الناس يعلم قاعدين برا يا جماعه. اي زول قاعد يسمع كلام.
But why do you think انه رياض مachar ما وطني؟ لانه انا ما ممكن اقول لك يا عبد انت ما وطني، وانا ما ممكن اقول لسليمان ما وطني، لان في النهايه احنا كلنا جنوبيين سودانيين. ما في زول بيقدر بيحدد وطنيه الثاني. انت why do you think انه رياض مachar ما وطني؟
اول حاجه لو كان فعلا ده زول وطني يا جماعه ما ممكن الليله انا بيس يجيبوا نخربوا 3 مرات. 2013 زول عمله مشى برا 2015 زول عمله اسي زاد لو عملوا انا خايف زاد يخربوا اسي قاعد في خرطوم ده يا جماعه احنا شاكلنا معهم 50 سنه
لكن
ناس هنا او ناس blood our father died in war because of people of North Sudan.
I'm not a supporter of Riek Machar. I'm not a supporter of Kiir. I'm not a supporter of anyone.
And even me, I'm not supporter of anyone.
Okay.
فعلا.
So يعني انت لما تقول رياك ما وطني بمعنى كيري او وطني. انا الاتفاقيه الوقع اخيرا ده I have objection. انا قلت لك حاجه ده ما كويس ليه؟ مش عشان يتعامل في خرطوم لكن اساسا they were running away from the reality. They were running away from accountability من المحاسبه. عشان كده قالوا we're gonna do our own thing. Leave the European alone. Leave all these guys alone. عشان ما يكون في accountability. وما يكون inclusive. انت لو مذكر وكده ناس بول مالون وناس بول مالون زاد قال له ما هيجي نهايه لان انت ما ريبل انت you are a brother. Why would you consider someone who is out of the country? He's not a rebel, he's a brother. Why do you think he's a brother? This is the thing. So actually we object from the beginning. Right now I'm not supporting Riek لكن I can tell you انه رياك ما عمل حاجه في الاتفاقيه الاخيره ده هو وافق على حسن النيه زي ما بقول انه يكون في ترتيبات امنيه انه يكون في كونتينمنت للجيش انه يكون في بروتوكول اللي عمل في الامم الضوابط في الخرطوم دي حاجات تتنفس وبعد كده شنو يعمل فورميشن للحكومه لكن رئيس كير ما قدر يعمل حاجات دي so how are you gonna blame this guy انه هو ما وطني
I don't blame him but you know
ما وطني كده عشان تقول لزول لما تقول لزول ما وطني do you know what does that mean لما تقول لزول ما وطني he is not a patriot هو ما وطني do you know what does that mean it hurt a lot يعني مثلا يعني it hurt لأن انت انا ممكن اقول لك انت ما وطني لان انت you love your country and you care I love my country and I care ازول البيهيف ازول الوطني ده هيكون شكله شنو هيكون كيف هو you know so go ahead and كمل قبل ما you know bring another person but actually we should not tell somebody ما وطني
yeah I know that but you know that's what I'm trying to tell all these leaders اول ناس اللي قاعدين في الجنوب دي الناس اصلا دي الناس يعني ناس زي ما بقولوا ناس مظلومين سياسيين ديل كلهم يالهم قاعدين برا بيقروا بعملوا شنو الجنوب ده يا جماعه نازل ما مهتمين بالجنوب هم فعلا لو مهتمين بالجنوب هم ممكن يعملوا سلام انا بقول that's a great fact if they need peace they can achieve it in our country but they don't need it they just want to take all the resources of our country they just want to take all the money they let our kids go outside and study very high education and they let some poor people in South Sudan die you know حتى الجيش بتاعنا اللي قاعد في جنوب السودان ده جيش عظيم جامد يعني قروش بيجي متاخر لهم ممكن جيش جندي قروش يجي بعد 6 شهور والجيش ده بيحمي بلد ده عنصر ده عمود الفقري بتاع البلد ليله ما don't neglect the soldier of the country because these people they are lost their soul because they protect us you know
so now
ده مهم جدا
انت قاعد وين قاعد في حته
انا قاعد في امريكا انا كنت برضه قاعد في مصر ما عملت شهور كتير I am in Nebraska in Lincoln.
Okay. You see sometimes I know انت جيت صغير and you know you study American Revolution American history وانت شفت اللي حصل شنو the formation of the United States 260 years ago so there is a lot right in common you know with South Sudan the leaders of South Sudan especially President Salva Kiir. Sometimes I want you know, to sit yourself, just make a contrast. With George Washington, he was a rebel. They rebelled against England, right? Because of taxation. The mother here for taxes, mother here for the right. لأنه في أمريكا كان بيشيلوا شنو؟ القطن طبعا بيزرعوا السود يا بيزرعوا القطن وبيزرعوا مجان. You know بيزرعوا قطن وقطن ده عمود الفقر الاقتصاد الأمريكي من 1700. يزرعوا القطن والقطن يشيلوا ودوا بريطانيا. بعد ما يدوب بريطانيا يلا يمشي يعمل له تاكس يلا بعد كده شنو يجي بيقول لامريكان ثاني okay so I want you to go through this and see what George Washington did as a soldiers كضابط as a commander as a president what he did to his country and just look what President Kiir did as a متمرد rebel قائد the first president of the Republic of South Sudan and just come out with something. You will learn a good lesson. Anyhow, I thank you. I know you are young. Thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
And I want you to keep coming so you can get more information too.
Yeah. Okay.
So thank you.
Thank you a lot.
Stay blessed.
By the way, don't misunderstand. I'm not supporter of either two people.
I did not say.
I know this country is a great country. I wish if they are a great leader like Dr. Jongkor to come to the country, because this country is very, as I tell you, it's very great country. We have all of the resource in our country. فموارد قاعدين كتير. احنا دارين بلد ده يا جماعه ما فيها يقولوا ده نيراو ده دنكاوي. بلد ده لو ناس جو شاكلوا سوا احنا هنقع في نفس حفره. فما بزول يقول والله دينك ده هيموتوا، ناس هنقع في نفس حفره. بلد ده لو خسرناه ما يبقى عندنا الدوله. هنبقى ناس مهمشين، ده نبقى زي الصومال يا جماعه. فهاي ده شيلوا من دماغكم يا جماعه. يكون عندنا حب للوطن، ويكون عندنا بنحب كل قبائل. ما في حاجه يقول يعملوا بيج هناك يقول يا جماعه نوير شوف قانا اعمل شنو، يقول دينك شوف اعمل شنو. انا بلد ده بلد تاع شعب.
كلامك حلو.
You know
what I want you to do. كلام انت قلت كلام جميل جدا جدا. عشان كده المسؤوليه بقى على عاتقنا نحن كلنا. Right? I have a role to play. I have to educate people. I have to say no, this thing is wrong. People can know, the way the leaders should behave. And also not only that, I cannot just be talking. If I know somebody in the government, I have to call them. I will tell them, be brave. In the shield of Silah, enemy would have shot you there and you would be dead. Into Logadirja Taharik, shield of Silah, front line. Do you think مثلا عشان تجي تقول كلمة حق زي ما قالوا أزايا أبرام قتل, okay? Do you think so you cannot say the truth, قدام ناس في جوبا؟ معقول you betray the cost that you fought for. لأن أنت لو هربت من أجل العدالة والتنمية والحرية وأنت بقيت silent and bad things are happening, that means actually you betray your cause, right? So you as a young كده أنت بس لو أنت شايف زول قريبك في حكومة ولا زول بتعرفه قول يا جماعة بلد ده بيكفينا كلنا كده. You guys do this right. Give them example that you are in the United States and how people are enjoying this freedom and how you can drive in the middle of the road ساعة 12 بالليل and then لو في stop sign you stop. Actually you don't run it. You never know. Police become hiding somewhere and it will give you a ticket. That's the law. Because they are enforcing the law and it become habit. Yes, engage people like that. Young people, there is no time. Then how they will be taking care of us. Nothing is gonna happen. So I really appreciate you for coming on and adding your perspective. I don't give chance they not stand in. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let me move on here and see who is next. I know Dina, you are there, and I'll bring more. And I see that Wilson, Dina, Bol, I saw you also. I know Dina doesn't talk very much. I saw you, Philemon, and not Gibak, don't worry. Dina, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you. I know you are quick, and that's a good thing. So, go ahead and answer. Dina Adam. Hello. والله شكل
هلو ايوه سامعني
الانترنت بتاعك دي شكله جرويل كده but go ahead.
اوكي ده سامعني هسه كده نظيف؟
سامعينك واضح جدا جدا.
اوكي بس انا عندي حاجه كده قبل ما انا اخش في كلامي. انا عايزه اوضح حاجه.
تفضل.
عن الولد اللي جاء وناس قالوا he does not understand about politics.
It's okay, I handle.
هو زول.
Don't worry about him. It's okay.
No, I gotta worry about him because if you're gonna cover something, you're gonna cover everybody in South Sudan.
Okay.
He is young generation who don't know a lot of mess that older generation did.
Okay.
And he's a good example of that. Our country is not going forward, it's going backward. Yeah, we have to worry so much about SPLM that happened. Sometimes even some of us were not born at that time. فليه نحن كلنا نهتم بحاجات بتاعت SPLM ونكره منه ومنطرد منه ونحن ماسكين في الماضي في حين انه العالم كله ماسك في المستقبل.
ده كلام كويس.
انه الزول ده ناس كتير بيقولوا انه الزول ده ما فاهم اي حاجه. لا، هو مش ما فاهم اي حاجه، بلدنا اساسا الماشي بالطريقه الغلط. نحن لو صحي ناس وعايزين بلدنا نمشي لقدام، كير ورياض ديل مفروض يكون مكانهم nursing home. مفروض achievement بتاعهم يكون في المتحف أساسا.
No, نحن ما دايرين نمشوا nursing home, but we want them to go home and retire. Because when someone goes nursing home, it's someone really, you know, ayan maybe ماشي يموت, something like that. But you know,
لا nursing home الناس الكبار خلاص يقعدوا هناك كطلعوا برا بيعملوا مشاكل في الحلة. يا فده الحاجة اللي أنا عايز أقوله لك. ولما يجيك زول جديد ويقول لك هاي أدي الزول ده فرصة، لأن إحنا بلدنا ماشي لورا. إحنا بلدنا أساسا الأغلبية الغالبة أكثر دولة في العالم فوق young people ده ساوث السودان. لكن لما young people يجي إحنا الناس الكبار بنقولوا الزول ده كده والزول ده كده والزول ده كده. الحين هو بيفكر في أفكار العالم المتحضر.
أنا ما اديته فرصة.
اديته فرصة لكن أنت برضه نغطه إنه أفكاره أفكار ما على مستوى بتاعت الهناية، ما مستوى بتاعت الجنوب.
أنا ما قلت كلام زي ده، أنا ما قلت أفكارك ما مستوى.
الجنوب حاكم منه شيوخ. والشيوخ بالمناسبة عشان نكونوا عادلين ونحن بنتكلم كده، يعني عندنا خزعبلات بتاعت الديمقراطية. لو جينا في الديمقراطية الجنوب الحاكم منه حاليا دي الناس الكبار، هم ما بيمثلوا حتى 20% من سكان الجنوب. سكان الجنوب كله صغار كبير في العمر.
Listen to me, sister.
They are very young.
Listen to me. أنا ما يستخفيت بو. ما قلت يا أخو ما بيعرف أي حاجة. I didn't do that. Okay? I gave him an example. And actually I asked him a question when he said that Riek Machar, my watan is not patriot. That's alarming to me as someone who concerned about everybody in the country.
كلامه صح. كلامه صح. كلامه صح.
In your opinion, yeah, كلامه صح. لكن أنا how do I know that Riek Machar is not a patriot? How he's not? How do I know that Dina Adam, she's not a patriot?
His history. His history.
How do I know that Dina ما وطنية? Dina, she's not وطنية South Sudan. How do I know that? أنا ما بقسم لكم.
أنا ما عندي مشكلة لغاية ما تسمع مني. والأغلبية إذا اتفقوا إنه أنا ما وطنية، يمكن أنا لازم أقعد وأفكر في الأفكار بتاعي يمكن ما وطنية. يعني لكن هو إنسان يعني مواكب مع العصر الحديث. في هنا نحن حاكمين شيوخ ودارين كلنا نفكر زي الشيوخ. هو قال أدو فرصة أو قال he's a patriot، لأنه حاليا الجنوب قاعد يتدمر. لو الجنوب ده فوق الحكام، لو كير ده كان وطني كان استغله، لو مجار كان وطني كان استغله، كان الاثنين استغلوا عشان خاطر الجنوب. لكن هم لو استغلوا فإنت ما تلوم.
Now you are making sense. That's why I asked that question, because I want to hear from his perspective from him. Why? Because كل زول عنده reason. In my reason to me, if these people are really patriots and they love the country, they should have get out of the way and allow the young generation to take over so we can move on. Okay, that's why I asked this question, because I asked question because I wanted to know what you have and why are you saying that, you know. So Dina, go ahead in the topic. Okay.
Okay, my topic is here, and I've been always saying the same thing. Riek and Kiir, they used to be a part of the corrupted government, and there were a lot of security violation in their time when they were a vice president and a president, you know. And if we look at their background, they are not the people who were protecting South Sudanese. They are the people who are protecting their own interests, you know. And we want to grow up to the point that condemned Riek. This is too much and wild.
I want to answer this. You know, Jay. Let me see here. Somebody. Okay, anyone got? Yes, I do. I do say that, but I give you a reason. I give you a reason why I say this guy doesn't love the country. I give you a reason. I don't say it from the blue. I give you an answer why A and B and C and D. That's the way conversation to be. When we have a debate, when you say something, you have to prove to me. And President Kiir has proven to the people of South Sudan actually doesn't care. He did. Because and you are responsible. Okay? You got to make sure if someone is sick, you got to make sure why he's sick. Do I need to take him to the doctor? Is something that I did not do right? Okay? But if you are reckless, you are allowing people to die or things to happen because of you, just to be head of that house, that shows something. That means something. And you would be questioned. Your leadership should be questioned because of the way you're behaving and what you are doing. And this is what I've been saying. It's not because I hate that person. It's a person. But the way he's behaving, his policies are not getting you anywhere, are not beneficial to the citizen of the country, are reckless, are causing more problem, more damaging. See? Dina, go ahead.
Okay, my voice is going to be late, so just be patient with me. So what I'm trying to say right now, that we always push our young people away and we make them discouraged, because when they say that that person is not nationalist, and then other people will get mad because they're just supporting that person for their own reason.
I don't support him. I don't support him, but I cannot say that he's not national.
It's not you. Okay, it's not, he's not national, because if he's national, he would have resigned. Both of them, Kiir and Yang, would have resigned, because we lost, in this peace agreement, we lost a lot of land. We lost a lot of land in Rank, in Malut, in North Bahr al-Ghazal. So when they gonna retire? If you see your own land that everybody died for, someone is calling me.
Yeah.
So if you see your own land, it's getting lost. Okay. All right. I'm gonna call you another time when you have time, because I guess you had another guest.
No,
so I'm just gonna let you go.
أنا قلت لك كمل عشان نحن نجيب زول ثاني يا دينا.
أجي يا قدر ده كمل. أنت ما عندك ناس قاعدين نقعد هنا نص ساعة وربع ساعة. ومرات خدت 40 دقيقة وفوق شنو يعني الليلة إلا لما جت على دينا كملي.
ما تتحسسي تكلم وموف اون.
أنا ما بتحسس، لكن يا أخوان أنا بقول لك يا جانكور المهم ما علينا. فده كله ما في الأمر. أنت لازم تفهم لما يجيك زول يقول لك أنا حاسي إنه كير وياك هم ما بيحبوا البلد ده، فأسأله ليه أنت حسيت إنه كير؟ ليه بتشك إنه الناس ديل ما بيحبوا البلد؟ لكن الناس ديل ما بيحبوا البلد لأنهم في حاجات كتير مروا فوق، وهم كانوا ممكن يتنازلوا عن مناصبهم من أجل الجنوب وما عملوا كده. لما يجيك زول صغير في السن ويقول الكلام ده علشان إنه هو بيشوف إنه وطن مفروض يتأسس زي الجنوب لازم يكون فوقه قادة مستعدين إنهم يتنازلوا من أجل الجنوب، وهم ما شافوا الحاجة ده. عشان كده بيقول لك الزول ما وطني. فأنت قبل ما تحكم عليه فلان وطني ولا فلان ما وطني لازم تسمع كلامه.
Correct.
المهم أنا حدي فرصة لزول تاني. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Dina, for coming on and adding your perspective.
All right.
It was good having you. We agree to disagree anyhow. Thank you so much, All right, let me go ahead and see here. Who are those? I know the list goes on. More. Okay, Dut Makur Mapur. I see that. Okay, Bol, sometime we call you. Bol, I want to give you opportunity too. Bol McMahon. Bol, I'm giving you opportunity right now. Okay. Hello.
مساء الخير.
Mr. Blue, good to see you. معلش مرة اللي فاتت لأن جيبك لكن it looked like things didn't work fine. But since you sent a request today, you had an opportunity to add in your perspective. Welcome to Concerned Citizen Bol. تفضل.
اوكي شكرا جزيلا. شكرا. انا بس كلماتي بكون بسيط.
نعم.
بالنسبه للموضوع بتاع الحلقه بتاعت اليوم. طبعا انا شايف انه الموضوع بتاع التنفيذ بتاع الاتفاقيه او ترتيب بدل الامنيه. طبعا هسه يا دوب في ناس طبعا في كل المعسكرين طبعا في ناس مستفيدين، في ناس دايرين سلام وفي ناس ما دايرين سلام. يعني انا ما بقول انه سلام في معسكر بتاع الرئيس سلفا كير ما في ناس ما دايرين سلام، في ناس دايرين سلام وفي ناس ما دايرين سلام اصلا انه يمشي بطريقه اللي حصل.
يس.
وبنفس الشيء في الناس في المعسكر بتاع الدكتور مشار انه في ناس ما عايزين سلام وفي ناس عايزين سلام. حاجه انا شايفه بريزيدنت كير هو اصلا عايز سلام بمويه عيون. لكن ده هسه حاليا ماشي للباد تايمينج، يعني هسه حاليا زي قروش بقى ما في، يعني في ناس بيقولوا ليه قروش ما في، لكن انت وقت تكون زي انا هسه حاليا ابو البيت، انا عندي عيال هسه وعندك عيال. الشافعي طبعا ما بيعرف انه وين ليه قروش ما في، هو بس حمو بس انه يجيبوا له اكل كل يوم ويجيبوا له شراب ودون يمشي درسه ويمشي علاج. شفتها ده الحاجه همه كده، بس ما بيعرف انه قروش فيه ولا قروش ما في. شفتها حاجه انا بعرفه، الحكومه فلسان. ده يعني بدون مجامله، حكومه فلسان. حتى البترول اللي قاعد نقوله ده، مع البترول يا دوب يعني طلع قريب ده شهر 10 السنه اللي فات يا دوب صلحه. واكثر البترول بيجي من مناطق بتاع غرب على النيل اللي هو روينج ستيت حاليا، تجي فيه بترول. يعني اكثر شيء يمكن يكون 450,000 برميل في يوميا كانت تنتج من هناك. لكن الانتاج يعني بدا شهر 10، وبالتالي الحكومه ما ممكن انه ينتج طوال ويقول انا كده، لان الحكومه يكون عنده ديون ويكون عنده مستلزمات ثانيه. عشان كده السلفا كير عايز انه سلام يجي يحصل، لانه عنده مضايقات كثير والبلد ماشي بطريقه ما صح، بالرغم من انه في الناس ما دايرين سلام في معسكر بتاعه فيه. فكون ما انه لا يقول انه ما وينه قروش وما قروش ده يا جماعه ما في قروش. يعني لو كان في قروش ده ما كان سلام هتجي. الحاجه الثانيه في العقبه في المعسكر بتاع السلفا كير، طبعا هو الانترناشونال كوميونتي ما دايرين يجيبوا بتاع ده. فعشان كده حتى الكير قاعد بكورك بجاي يا جماعه عملوا لنا كده وعملوا لنا كده. هم اصلا شفت الناس دايرين سلام في الوقت الحالي، لكن الناس البرة ما خطوا في بالهم، قالوا انه بس انه كير قاعد بيلعب، لكن كير ما بيلعب دي تايم لانه القروش او ما في. شفت؟ فهو بيمشي فوق وبيمشي تحت عشان يجي يعمل حاجه دي. يعني هو مشى خرطوم، مشى وين؟ مشى يوغندا، مشى اديس ابابا، مشى روم بتاع بعدها جه ثاني ومشى روم مع سلفا مع ريم مشار. هو اصلا عايز السلام، لكن القروش بقى يا ما في عشان يطبق له القروش دي. ريم مشار برضه هناك هو عايز سلام اصلا، لكن عنده تجارب. يعني سنه 91 وقت مشى مع الجيش بتاعه، مشى طلع عمل ساين لفيزا تقريبا في 1997، ومشى جت طوالي طلع 2002 جت طلع راجل بتاع ده. معناه خلى الجنرالات بتاعه في الخرطوم هناك مع الناس المؤتمر الوطني. الناس زي لك زعلانين، يعني بيقولوا انه كل ما زمن احنا نمشي ورا ريق مشاعر ونمشي خلينا. يعني مخلوهم في سنه 97 وكل وقعوا الاتفاقيه بتاع سلام في 97 و2002 جا خلوهم. يعني 2013 وقت جا حصل حرب مشى معاهم.
بول
2015 رجعوا في ناس جابوهم بس في الجيوان في جوبا، والناس اتقتلوا وتانيين ذلك فضلوا في بتاع ده في راسه بتاعهم. هو بيقول له شنو ده راسه بتاعهم ده، بيقول له فقاك تاني. هسه حاليا يعني هم هسه حاليا في ناس جنرالات حقهم قاعدين في فقاك وفي ناس قاعدين في خرطوم. هسه المشكله بيزنوا عشان الموضوع بتاع الترتيبات الامنيه ده او بس عقبه بس في الموضوع ده، لانه الجنرالات دي ما مبسوطين ديس تايم مع ريق مشاعر، لانه اصلا كل ما زمن بمشي بخلوهم في محل ضيقه والريق مشاعر يرجع ويلقى خانه بتاعه. فعشان كده انا لو كنت الناس زي يا جماعه مفترض انه يقربوا المسافات بين الجماعه دي. يعني 6 شهور بتاع ريق مشاعر قال حقه انه يقول انه 6 شهور، لكن برضه ما ممكن نخلوه يقول له كلام بتاعه ده ما مفهوم وكلام ده. وهو ده الضغوط اللي لقاه هناك اللي عنده في المعسكر حقه. ومفتروض ان الناس تشوف الضغوط بتاعت القاعد في المعسكر بتاعت سلفا كير وناس يتغاربوا، لان ما ممكن يقولوا انه لازم يعملوا يوم 12 ولازم يعملوا 6 شهور. يوم 12 شهر 5 لو بقى صعب ما خلاص برضه خلينا نشوف الاعذار بتاعت سلفا كير ويشوفوا اعذار بتاعت ريق مشاعر ويشوفوا يقربوهم، ما يخلوهم زي ده بس. يعني خلوهم كيف؟ ده المفترض انه نحن الجنوبيين نعمل الكلام ده. يعني الناس المتحدثين القبيلة ده المفترض انه واحد يقول انه طيب احنا دايرين نتفهم، لانه ما ممكن علينا نقول انا عندي انا داير اعمل كده والناس ما بتفهم على ظروف بتاعي. يعني ناس حاليا لو حالي قاعدين بيطالبوا بحاجه وانا ما عندي، انا بقول له ما عندي. لكن لو هم ما يقتنعوا برضه انا بقول له خلاص انا لو لقيته في غضون شهر كده ولا شهرين انا بجي بديكم عشان يطمئنوا.
نعم
انا ما بقول انا ما في حاجه ما في. فعشان كده نحن قرار انا قاعد نشوف انه في عقبات في المعسكرين. يعني ما ممكن نقول نلوم ريق مشاعر وما ممكن نلوم سلفا كير، لان سلفا كير مفلس هسه حاليا. انا متاكد مفلس.
نعم
لو ما مفلس الجيش ما ممكن يعمل كم شهر بدون ما يصرف. الموظفين يوم ده قالوا هيخصموا منه قروش بتاعت كم يوم كده ما اعرف بتاع يوم واحد في المهيه بتاعهم، قال لي ده يعطوا قروش بكفي بتاع ده. الموضوع ما مفلس. عشان كده ده من حقنا كمجتمع جنوب السودان، ولو عايزين سلام لازم انه نضبط ريق مشاعر يتنازل ب6 شهر ده ويقربوا شهر يكون بعد 3 شهر ويكلموا سلفا كير ويقول له خلاص تعالوا نتلاقوا في النص وعملوا ضعفوا المجهودات. شفتها؟ ده الحاجه المفترض انه يحصل. لكن عشان الناس انه يقولوا انه زول يجي يدافع عن الفقير بجاي يقول له لازم كده ده وكده بدون ما يجيب مبررات وبدون ما يجيب الحلول، ده ما كده ما كويس. انا ما دايرين سلام في الموضوع.
I have a question. انا عندي سؤال يا بول. طبعا of course انا لما نقول حاجه I have a ground for it. I don't want to say something that I don't have. I appreciate you, your contribution وكلام بتاعك. But انت قلت يا اخي President Kiir is really desperate ومحتاج سلام. Okay? السلام اللي هم مضوا في الخرطوم دي سلام اللي هو convinced. هو قال this time around ده كلام اللي هم قالوا قال this time around this peace is going to implement وما ينفذوا في ارض الواقع. ده كلام اللي هو قاله. I remember very well. So هو لو فعلا رجل سلام هو عايز سلام وسلام ده I criticize it since day one because I knew there is something fishy not right about it. لانه الصح هو الصح لما نتعامل. لو رئيس الفقير داير يكون في سلام فعلا ليه هو يرفيوز ترتيبات الامنيه؟ لانه دي حاجه هو مضى انه بدل تتعامل. انا داير اقول لك حاجه يا بول، سلفا كير doesn't need peace. انا بياكد لك الكلام ده ليه ما داير سلام؟ لانه هو لو عايز سلام الموضوع المضى هو كان بينفذه 8 شهر وانا يوم ده قاعد اقول يا جماعه people are running out of time. الناس بتقول لي يا اخي give peace a chance, you are a peace sabotizer, don't do this. انا قلت okay you guys will see it and this is what happened. ما في ترتيبات امنيه، ما في containment، ما في all these things. my brother بول انت قلت يا اخي ما في قروش. اوكي ما في قروش، احنا دفعنا لخرطوم 24 مليون بعد ما بدينا اويل، بعد ما اتفاقيات الامنيه، بعد ما اتفاقية السلام يعني تم توقيع، دفعنا 24 مليون دولار لخرطوم. اوكي حاجه ثانيه not only that what is the priority in South Sudan؟ لو في حرب في البلد وفي ناس في displaced camp وفي ناس في refugees camp in other neighboring countries، البايورتي شنو؟ البايورتي انه السلام ينفذ ولا member of parliament اللي هم عندهم salary ثابت. And I want to mention this. President Kiir gave $18 million to what? To the member of parliament. كل زول ياخذ شنو؟ $40,000. وزي ما اخ ذكر لك قبل المتحدث قال يا اخي المعسكر الواحد بتاع containment ما بيكلف more than 50,000. يعني القروش اللي ودوه للممبر بتاع parliament الواحد ممكن يعمل one containment area $50,000. سو رئيس الفقير عنده $18 مليون. هو لو كان عاوز ينفذ اتفاقية السلام الاولى منه؟ الاولى انه مثلا تنفذ اتفاقية السلام ب 18 مليون ده، ولا انت تشيل $18 مليون تودي لهناك ال already عندهم salaries. And if you recall Atem Garang when he resigned is the SPLM caucus in South Sudan National Legislative Assembly. When he resigned لانه كل سنه وبيعملوا they draft bills to increase the salaries of National Legislative Assembly members. Atem Garang قالوا يا اخي we are tired of this. Why would we do this all the time؟ ونحن يعني قبل نزيد قروش بتاعنا ومواطنين تعبانين. Actually we this قروش ده المفروض يمشي للمواطنين بيبنوا شارع، يعملوا مستشفى، يجيبوا دواء، يعملوا حاجات زي. So the notion that you are saying because there is no money, it's not accurate my brother. ما صح. لانه 18 مليون شالوا ودوا لهناك عندهم قروش، يعني انت شلت قروش اديتوا لهناك عندهم قروش وفي ناس تعبانين. انت لو if you want to rescue the situation، انت لو ده situation to rescue it، انت بتقول يا اخي قروش ده بدل ما ندي لناس to bribe people so they can support me، you actually will implement peace agreement. يمكن تاخذ في الترتيبات الامنيه، اعمل containment، اعمل all these things and then everything would be okay. لكن ما في willingness. I'm telling you this is proof انه he is not willing for that. تفضل.
ده ممكن يكون كلام بتاعك، لكن طبعا انا جونكور شفت الجنوب ده فيه حاجات معقده شديد، فبالتالي انا وكده اقول لك فلسانين بالفعل انه عدى ال 40,000 للبرلمانيين حقهم ده شفت عداهم. معناته ده انا قاعد اقول انه في ضغوطات مرات، يعني هسه الناس اللي قالوا ما دايرين سلام ممكن يكون الجماعه دي ما مبسوطين في الموضوع ده شفت، هم مطالبين بحاجات دي، فبالتالي هم لو طالبوا بحاجات دي قبل فتره معناته كير ما عنده قدره على انه يعمل كده. يمكن يكون عنده قدره في فكريا كده، لكن في مضايقات. المضايقات انا كنت قاعد اقول لك قبل يعني في ناس ما
عايزين. انت ضربت مثل كويس، انت قبل ضربت مثل انت قلت يا اخي الابو كل يوم بيمشي شغل عشان يجي يشتغل عشان يقدر يرفع ايجار ويجيب اكل، يكون في اكل في المطبخ، ويكون في ملابس، ويكون في دواء، ويكون في حاجات كل الاسره بتاعه. ده الجاب اللي انت بتعمل. The government is operate for citizen عشان في functionality بتاع country. If that's the case, لو في زول انت head of the state, انت you are head of the government, and لو في زول هناك شغال في government and he's getting his salary and actually is distracting you from the right thing that's supposed to happen عشان يكون في punctuality in the government, you as the head of the state, you as the head of the household, انت زول مسؤول بالاسره بتاعك, you will not accept. لو في زول جاك عليك ما تمشي شغل يا اخي, انت بتمشي شغل لشنو؟ You will not accept. بقول يا اخي انا بمشي شغل عشان I want to feed my children. It's the same thing. President ناس في parliament ويدهم قروش يقول لهم no 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 يا اخي انا ما ادري السلام ده. Why would you accept if you don't agree? لانه اساسا هو اساسا الانسان بيحكم بكاركتر بتاعه. نحن ما بنحكم زول شكليا, لانه اسلوبك behaviors بتاعك يا ابو خلي الناس يقول يا اخي فلان ده اصله توجهه كذا. انت ليه why would you agree with someone doesn't want something good to happen to the country? If you really not انت لو ما معه the same page. If you are the same page you will say yeah oh that's a good thing actually. But
ما انا داير اقول لك شنو انا داير اقول لك شنو يا جونكور. انت اول حاجه انت يعني معلش في فرق بين انه زول عنده جنه يعني زي كير ده ما ده ما مربي جنه واحد يعني تلقاه ال 40,000 دول اللي ده كله اي جنه عنده متطلباتها, وجنه بكور بيناه وجنه بكور بهنا وده بيعمل ازعاج. شفت ده الحاجات ده بتحصل كده. ده مثلا انا قلت لك قبل انه الناس بتعمل كده يعني ناس زي كير هو مسؤول عن البرلمانيين, كير مو مسؤول عن الميليشيات الجايين وطالعين, كير مسؤولين عن منو يعني اصلا ده الحاجه انا قاعد اقول قبلك. فانت لو فلست مثلا معناتها لازم انه الناس يقدروك شويه. فبالتالي الكير طبعا ادى القروش ده للبرلمانيين دي لك ما هو اصلا ده الناس اللي عاملين مضايقه كمان بالنسبه له. شفت وده شوفها انا قاعد اقول قبلك ده الميال احنا ده الميال ايوه نحن ما ده يال برضه يعني ده يال انت مسؤول عنهم, انت مسؤول عنهم طبعا. ده هو الرئيس انت لو رئيس انت بتعتبر نفسك رئيس. ده الدستوريين تبع البلد ده المفروض يكونوا يعني يكون عين للشعب, لانه because they are representative, they are representing the people actually. ده المعيال ده المفروض يكون يقول oh no Mr. President actually we are going wrong, our country should be heading this way. But anyhow I appreciate your contribution. قول كلام بتاعك الاخير عشان نقدر ندي فرصه. ده الحاجه اللي بيحصل. انا مفترض انه انا بقول لاهلنا ديلك الجنوبيين انه ما يفكوا الكلام في الهواء ويخلوه. يعني نحن لازم طيب نحن لو سمينا ريق مشار بقول انه عنده 6 شهور ما ممكن نخلوه يقولوا خلاص انه يمشي ب6 شهور عقد. خليه يقربوا المسافات عشان الناس ما يعملوا سفر ده ما يطول. خليه يكلموا الفقير لو في قروش عنده خليه يعملوا سيف وبتاع ده ويقربوا في النص. حتى لو قروش كان مكلف 50 مليون ولو لقوا 20 مليون فوق خليه يعملوه وخلي الريق مشار يوروه على انه ده الحاجه اللي حاصل في البلد. يعني ما ممكن انه الناس يقول خلاص الاتفاقيه ده خلاص يخلوه كده. معناها طيب لو خلوه كده السلام تجي من 200 ما هتجي. عشان كده لازم انه ياخذوا الضغوط, يعني يدوا الضغوط للفقير ويدوا الضغوط للريق مشار عشان يجي في النص. ده الحاجه انا قاعد اقوله. لكن احنا ممكن نتكلم ونقول انه 6 شهور ويوم 12 شهر 5 وخلوه زي ده, معناها ما الحقيقه ما بتطلع والناس تعبانين بالجد. شفت. لكن انا حاجه انا بعرفه ده في ناس مسمنج مثلا فيه ما عشان انه قروش فيه, يعني قروش بيكونوا في مرات وبيعملوا لهم مسمنج يعني على حسب الطلبات بتاع الزول القاعد جوا هناك والمات. نحن قاعدين برا ديل نحن ما بنعرف الضغوطات اللي بتحصل في بتاع ده. لكن نحن ما ممكن نخلوا الجماعه ده بالموضوع لان البلد ده ما على حسابهم هم. نعم البلد ده في ناس تعبانين. فبالتالي نحن ما ممكن نقول انه خلاص ريق مشار قال كلامه معناه ننتظر ل6 شهور كده ما صح. ما ممكن نخلوا الفقير ويقولوا انه خلاص انه داير يعمل يوم 12 شهر 5 كده ما صح برضه. لازم انه نضغطهم ونقول له خلاص هاي قدم شويه ان شاء الله يكون يوم كم شهر 8 وده يجي ينزل ثاني لشهر ل3 شهور. ده الحاجه اللي احنا مفترض عشان انه يجيبوا سلام. لان البلد ده ناس تعبانين. كير ما تعبان وريق ما تعبان. ريق قاعد في هوتيل وسلفكير قاعدين هناك بس في جيوان. ده منو تعبان هنا ده. فمفترض ان احنا ما نقول نصفقوا لهم. كير يقولوا انه يوم 12 شهر 5 نصفقوا له, ريق يقولوا انه داير له 6 شهور ونصفقوا له. معناها احنا كده معناها ضحايا كده. فانا بطلب من الناس انه ان احنا نقرب المسافات نضغطهم ونقرب المسافات. ده الحاجه اللي كده داير اوريه. اما الجانب بتاع الاتفاقيه بتاع امارات وما امارات ده اصلا ده ما في زول زار هيقبلوا زار. لانه اصلا انت لو ما بتعرف هتعمل شنو معناته ده مش حتى سيبك من ده. ركوب طياره في الناس زار ما عارفين ركوب طياره عشان يركبون من طياره اللي من جوبا لدبي يمشي يعمل شنو. شفت ده الحاجه ده انا حاجه انا كنت داير اقوله لك بس يعني الموضوع بتاع الاتفاقيه ده لازم ما يخلوهم على مزاجهم لازم يضغطوهم عشان داك يتنازل من يوم 12 ويديه شويه يمديه شويه لو ده بقى صعب وداك ما يقولوا انه 6 شهور قبل كده ما ينفع نزلوا شويه عشان الناس في ناس تعبانين هم لو ما شاعرين بتعب في ناس تعبانين بجد كده فده حاجه انا داير اقوله للناس في السودان وفي جنوب السودان وفي الاخوه خارج جنوب السودان نحن ما نقعد زي ده نصفقوا للجماعه ده لان احنا نجيبهم ونضغط عليهم ويطلعوا بحاجه كده يفيدنا شويه حتى ولو بقى 3 شهر ديلي في فورميشن اوف ذا جفرمنت بكون احسن بكون زي 6 شهر ثانيين
نعم
فده الحاجه انا كنت داير اقوله وانا بشكرك على الفرصه اللي سمحت لي
شكرا جزيلا بول لمداخلتك ولكلامك. Of course we agree to disagree. Thank you my brother and please stick around. شكرا جزيلا.
Thank you.
All right, let me go ahead and see here on my list. I know I still have more and more and more. So now, let me see here. Actually, I have more new people, which is good, you know. I want to give new faces a chance. Let me see. Dudmakur Mapur. Dudmakur Mapur. I'm calling you right now. Go ahead and answer that. And we move on from here. You know. Let me. Dudmakur. What happened? So he's dialing up. Dudmakur Mapur. Okay. Mapur Makur, it looked like network is not working for you, my brother. Okay, it's connecting, which is good. Hello. Welcome to Constitution of South Sudan. How are you? Hello. All right. It's a guy
Jongkor. Pardon?
Are you on the mosquito net? I do see that.
Yes, I'm under mosquito net. I'm in South Sudan.
Good. You know, I really give you credit for participating. So, welcome to Concerned Citizen of South Sudan, and go ahead with your perspective.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jongkor. What I want to say is this one. During the starting of the war in 2013, the objectives of those of Riek Machar and his group was about the regime change. And unfortunately, after they started their war, it graduated to something else, of which most of the South Sudanese citizens cannot even understand why this one changed to this direction. Because what came to our mind was the regime change, and it took different direction. And now, when we come to the implementation of the agreement, I cannot agree with both sides, the side of the government and the side of the rebel. Because by then, when they were fighting their war, they were having money. And where did they get that money to fight the war? That is a question.
Correct.
And we cannot give that chance that the government no money or.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that the government has no money or the rebel has no money. That is not our issue. Our issue is we need peace. And also on the side of Dr. Riek Machar, the issue of security arrangement and the cantonment area is not also a genuine reason for him to refuse to side to the government. Because he's a South Sudanese and he knows he's going to be the leader of South Sudanese. Why he fears to have maybe a separate army or the army that can protect him or protect the government they want to form. So this thing for me I cannot agree with these people, both the government and the rebel, because what they are doing is a joke They don't want to work for the people of South Sudan, but they work for their own interest. So our issue is we ask them to bring peace, and later we will decide who is going to be our president. Before we say Riyak can go, Kiir can go. That's not the first thing. The first thing is to have peace. After we have peace, it will be upon the citizens of South Sudan to decide who is going to rule them. So this is what I can say, Joro.
Dude, I again, one more time, I really appreciate you, and I give you credit for staying all night on that mosquito net, actually to watch our program and participate in this night. So what I can say, my brother, you asked a very, very valuable questions. Where the money when they were fighting the war? Why now implementation, they said we don't have money. But when fighting the war, they said, oh, they have money actually to fight the war. That actually, that's the point. That's the point South Sudanese should ask, is there any money to implement this peace, or these people are playing game actually? And also, you asked a very, very important thing. You said, why Dr. Machar just doesn't want to get in the plane and come home? Because he's a South Sudanese, you know? Yes, I don't support Riyak. I don't support nobody. I'm a man of my own, you know, ideas. What happened? You know, incident that happened 2016. If you are in his position, if I am in his position, of course, I'm going to have sounding alarm that, hey, this thing is not going to go in the right way. Plus, also they sign peace agreement. In that peace agreement, actually, they have a protocol. Like what happened in 2005 when we signed Machakos, there is a protocol that, you know, has to be followed, you know, procedures. After this, we're going to do this, and after that, we're going to do this, until it end up with what? With the referendum that we voted. It was so credible, and we voted overwhelmingly for independence of South Sudan. So the security arrangement actually was part of it. And now the government doesn't want to do it. And that's why I give an example, and then the government said, we don't have money, actually. That's why we didn't do this. But it does not require that money. If you can give the parliamentary, the member of parliament, who do not need more money, because actually they have money, and you don't want to take priority, to take that money for the priority of implementation peace agreement, what does that tell you as a citizen, as someone who have relatives are suffering, as someone who is sitting there in the mosquito net? Because if this country was going in the right direction, you would not stay in mosquito net. You can just sleep without mosquito net, because we would have, you know, blow away that mosquito. But people don't want to. They don't care about the citizen, you know. Again, I want to give you credit for staying night and being part of this. I encourage people, you know, in the country to participate, actually. Because when we have this conversation, it helps a lot. It does help a lot. I thank you. I ran out of time. Actually, you're going to be the last for tonight. And please, I want you to be safe. And thank you so much, you know, participating. Do you want to say anything before I move on and close?
Yeah, thank you to Jongkor for this program. What you mentioned about the money given to these people of parliament. By the way, that one for us, citizens of South Sudan, is a wrong button, the issue of those parliament guys. Like myself, I have my own conclusion. Since I voted in the election 2010, up to now, the member of parliament I voted, even I didn't see him, and he didn't do anything to us in our...
Dude, thank you. I ran out of time, my brother. I'm so sorry. But next time, I will give you more time. But again, I really appreciate you for staying light and listening, because now it's only 4-hour episode, and it's looked like it gave me, you know, yani, a glimpse there that the time is out. So thank you so much. And please try to have a lovely night there. Thank you. Thank you. Next time, inshallah, you will be part of it. Concerned citizen of South Sudan fellow, to here we conclude our program. Thank you so much, you know, for participating, for being this part of the program for all this entire time. Next week with new program, inshallah, we will see you again. Thank you so much. And again, nataraham de ruh, you know, our brother, father, uncle Alfred Taban, the journalist who died yesterday. You know, our thought and prayers to his beloved family always. Thank you so much for participating. Inshallah, see you next week. Good night. Thank you so much. I am happy that we conclude today. Conclusion was from South Sudan. Very, very, very awesome. I'm so excited. Thank you.